Hey, 8 point and goodies to all of you Ramblemaniacs out there. It goes a little something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Ramblemania show probably brings to you. It is I, your former 9-time Ramblemania heavyweight champion, Hazel, the iZombie. Welcome to another edition of 2.0 Talk Live Reactions and Thoughts, where I sit here and react and give my thoughts on the good, the bad, and who booked this shit here on NXT 2.0 Creole Splatoon Edition. It's the fallout from Worlds Collide. We got Tyler Bate in the ring. TJ the Great will be joining me later on, and we will be giving you guys our full recap of All Elite Wrestling's All Out event that took place in Chicago. Stay tuned for that. But right now, let's hear what Tyler Bate has to say. Why are you super happy right now, Johnny? Is because Cora Jade might show up tonight.
Those titles, we created magic, and I am grateful to have shared that magical moment with all of you beautiful people. Now, that being said, my name will forever remain in the history books as the first and the last NXT UK champion.
That is true. You are the first and the last NXT champion, and the first ever 2-time NXT champion, too.
Apologizing to everybody back home. England, Wales, Ireland, and especially everybody in Scotland. You let the UK down. And more importantly, Tyler, you let a whole locker room down. Joe, he did more than that. He let the whole of Europe down. Boys, he had one job and you blew it. Tyler, you should be standing there, a unified champion. But you're not. Hey, whatever happened to the big, strong boy?
Oh, Gallus is getting in their face. Is getting in Tyler Bates' face.
Didn't exactly go the way that I'd hoped, but I can't help but notice that you guys didn't keep your end of the bargain either. Where are your unified tag team titles? I thought this was Gallus boys on top. Yeah, very funny, very good, very witty, Taylor. But just remember, son, who you're speaking to. Look around, Tyler Bate. There's 3 of us, and there's 1 of you. Well, Bate realizing that, I mean, this is absolutely and the security's not going to be able to do a damn thing.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you still got to meet Kevin Nash and Jerry the King Law. And you're also going to meet Booker T. Oh, I hope you get to meet him, too. That would be fucking dope. Oh, who's coming up? Oh, here comes Bron Breakker.
Worlds unify.
Oh, Worlds Unify, huh?
You guys are looking for a fight? Well, I'm staying with you, Tyler, because we're going to kick your ass.
I'm guessing we're going to have this match tonight. Bron Breakker, Tyler Bate taking on members of Gallus. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. 100%. Meanwhile, Pretty Deadly looking gorgeous with the unified NXT Tag Team Championships.
So, Kingston, we won the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. Oh, a massive victory. And then we came over and we won the NXT Tag Team Championships in our first match, being 4 teams. And then on Sunday, we unified both Tag Team Championships in 3 more teams. So, does that mean we are the greatest tag team of all time? Absolutely, it does. And yes, boy! A double side play check. Jeez. Jeez again.
Oh, Lash Legend is still with these guys, huh? I guess we're gonna still go with this.
Every time there's a problem, they always let the people. Listen, if everybody at home
What? They can't come out with both belts? I don't understand. What was going on there? All right, well, here comes Toxic Attraction or just Mandy Rose. No, just Toxic Attraction, just Gigi Dolan and JC Jane.
much like Pretty Deadly, here's another duo that just can't stand when anyone else is in the championship spotlight. Toxic Attraction, they're getting set though.
They're taking on Nikki ASH and Dewdrop. Okay. No worries. It's not like I'm gonna get at you for being late. This isn't a job. Okay. Weird. All right. Commercial. Now, time to watch some MXC.
Captain's usually very strict with our contestants. I think he did.
Oh, that chick fell.
Next up for the civil servants, it's Charlotte Wallace. She patented the overused government employee phrase, can't help you. That's not my department.
What exactly are you dealing with, young sir? You know, if I get it, sometimes I'm late after hanging out. Oh, come on, man. I know I said save it for tonight, but Jesus, can we not start yet? I'm about to make a rule for you, Johnny. If Cora Jade is not appearing on the show tonight, can't be horny at this point. Can't be horny. Cannot be. Like, my God.
You out of pocket.
Like, we can't start this already. We're trying to save all the good shit for the very end. Speaking of which, I want to see if anyone has heard of this, because like my twin Jay has been sending some stuff. Is it true that Hangman Adam Page has been released, or did he quit All Elite Wrestling? You have 0 miles on your car? 75 miles in gas. You're not even nowhere. I don't even think you're over near 100,000. You're close to 2,500,000. I mean 25,000. But shit, I don't get it. Why is it 0? Kind of weird, but yeah. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated.
Exclusively on Paramount Plus. It's time to start a new chapter. Bundle Paramount Plus with Showtime. Show me what you can do. Stream it all. All in one place for just $7.99 per month.
Hassan Sorrell pointing good to see you. Thanks for joining the chat. I heard people got suspended. LOL. Check again. Check the temperature. What the fuck?
Stream Paramount Plus with Showtime. Just $7.99 per month. Starfleet, get to Starfleet. Prepare for Warp 10 excitement.
Oh shit! Oh damn! You have like. Are you okay? Is there a blackout in California at this point? 121 degrees? What the fuck? The insanity. Tommy T pointing good to see you. Thanks for joining the chat again. Let's get this stream up to 10 likes. 10, 15 likes I want to get this stream up to. We're going to give you guys a full-on recap of All Out once my co-host TJ makes his appearance. We will talk about it after we are done with NXT and after I give you my thoughts on tonight's show, which probably is not going to, which I have a weird feeling is not going to be that much of a good show. Miko Satomura is bowing down to Roxanne.
I'm disappointed, but I'm proud of everything from NXT UK. Hey, Mako!
Oh, shit. There she is.
Can't relate. So sorry you lost your title. Look, I know you've done a lot in this business, but one thing you haven't done is experience the generation of Jade. So what do you say, Tuesday? We change that. Sorry, Cora. I cannot accept. Look, I know you're scared because it's going to be another L for you, but hear me out. You would get the chance to wrestle me. Or is the final boss scared? No. I already have a match. Huh? Against who? A very respectful Roxanne Prince.
Oh, so Miko's going one-on-one with Roxanne. Is this tonight? This was 2 days ago. So this is tonight? Oh, shit. We're going to see Miko Satomura versus... Yup, it's tonight. That's going to be amazing. Meanwhile, who the fuck are these two girls facing? Mandy Rose is naked, posing with two titles, having her little HBK moment. Next week is the 1 year anniversary of NXT 2.0. God damn it. Gotta celebrate 1 year. This crap. Oh, yeah, they're facing Doudrop and Nikki ASH. Surprise. You should be having a blackout with that fucking scorching heat. Hold on a sec. I haven't been hearing anything about Heyman, but I heard Ace still should be in jail right now and CM Punk got injured in the fight. I heard about the injury an hour before I went live here. So, oh, shit. So I'm guessing it was his shoulder that he fucked up. And he might get fired. That's all I heard. Well, all I heard is that the Young Bucks are not leaving AEW. I'm guessing Tony Khan convinced them to stay. Maybe he offered them more money. Apparently, Russo's going to have... Oh, he's going to have ODB on his podcast? Okay. Maybe that's something I'll listen to or watch. I don't know if Russo does audio stuff, but, you know, if he does video, I'll watch it also.
Hey, yo.
Okay, there we go. My computer's acting slow as hell today. Does this mean I have to get another one? I just got a new one like 2 months ago. This one is fine with what I'm using, but the one I'm using now for everything, I think I might have to get another one. Oh, nice blockbuster by Nikki ASH. The cover? Nope. Damn, all that GG ass. I want some of that GG. There's a tie. Here comes JC Jane. Chopper harder. Oh, I thought that big boo was gonna be botched for a minute, but nice maneuver there with the cradle pin. I like that. JC Jane is pretty good. She's a pretty good performer. Nice drop kick there by Nikki. JC Jane is in the corner. Oh, with a splash now. Nikki going for a bulldog. And it connects. Cover now. 1, 2. She got her no. Was the crowd just booing Nikki for a minute? My prediction, Bayley versus Bianca for the Raw Women's Championship in an I Quit match at Extreme Rules. I think we were supposed to have that in I Quit match at Hell in a Cell. That's when Bayley got injured. So I think maybe they'll bring that back. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I would love for them to do that. And I'm hoping with Triple H in charge, he can actually change the concept of Extreme Rules and have every match be a gimmick instead of saving it just for the main event, because that was just an utter joke. Yeah, Bobby Fish is done with AEW. But apparently he's challenging CM Punk to a fight. Any kind of fight. Martial arts, MMA, kickboxing, all that shit. Because apparently Bobby Fish has a podcast now, which I didn't even know about. Doudrop. Oh, Gigi Dolan penalty kicks do drop now. Both women are outside while Toxic Attraction just taunts and flaunts. Picture in picture now. Meanwhile, they're giving commercials, and MXC is over. I'm watching MXC on demand now. It was supposed to be an I Quit. Yeah, it was supposed to be that at Money in the Bank. Yeah, you're right. It was at Money in the Bank. That's when Bayley got the injury. We were supposed to have that match. That was when the crowd came back also. So, yeah. Punk wouldn't last a minute. He tried real fighting and it went bad. Someone should remind him that his successful run in UFC, next time he starts bad-mouthing other AEW employees. Well, I guess you're indifferent towards Punk now. After that whole media scrum and the backstage altercation that happened between him, the Bucks, Kenny, and Ace. Apparently, Ace's wife was there when she was watching CM Punk's dog, Larry. So hopefully we get the story from her. Like, we get full confirmation, like full detail on what happened. Don't have to be on camera. Just be on, like, just on social media. Because I know she's not that kind of person to just take out her fucking phone and record the whole thing. And if she did, I kind of want to see that footage. Because anyone could say that Punk's won first. It's like, who shot first, Han or Greedo? You know? So I kind of want to see that fight for proof. And if she did record it, man, I would love to see that shit. Man, everyone's gonna have lots of respect for Punk because of his wrestling career. I think outside of that, a lot of people are just gonna be very indifferent after what he said in the media scrum. I think people are gonna be very indifferent of him. Some people call this as a desperate cry for help. I don't think it's as a cry for help. I think he just needed to get all this off his chest since, people are just spreading all this dumb shit and they're not hearing it from the actual person that's dealing with this stuff. What's up, Raleigh? Pointing goodies to you. Thanks for coming back on the chat. Guys, let's try to get this stream to at least 10 to 15 likes tonight. I'm going to try to give you guys more content as I can. All right. Oh, damn, they want to show the fucking NASCAR shit. All right, there we go. Now we're back. All right, here's the tag now. JC Jane is back inside. She's gonna do with Nikki Cross or Nikki ASH. What a mess at AEW. This makes the company look crap. I can honestly agree with you. The company, I'm not gonna say the company is literally going to shit, but at this point right now, everyone's on their toes. Everyone's basically like, I think everyone's going to be on paranoid mode. And more importantly, everyone's just going to be viewing on what's going to be happening Wednesday. Are they going to talk about the backstage altercation? I mean, I know they're not, but that's just speculation if they want to talk about it. I know most importantly, it seems kind of fucked up that we basically took away MJF's moment after the show was over. Like, people just stopped talking about his return because everybody was talking about what happened after the media scrum. Quick question. What you think happened to CM Punk, Ace Steel, Kenny Omega? I don't know. I heard that Ace Steel has been officially fired from All Elite Wrestling. I heard the Young Bucks and Kenny were on the verge of quitting the company. I don't know if Tony Khan talked them out of it with more money, anything. And as far as Punk is concerned, I think that will have to be addressed on Wednesday, unless there's some shit we don't know about. Because I'll say this much right now, Tony didn't seem like he was probably going to fire or suspend the guy after they gave him back the world title and after he was all buddy-buddy with him at the media scrum. But I think we're not going to see the Young Bucks for like a while, since I heard, I think it was Matt Jackson that got a black eye, and then there was a gash. There was like a huge gash on Nick's head, and he was knocked unconscious. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to see the Trios champions for a while. Maybe they might show up tomorrow. I don't know. But at this point, we don't know what's going to happen. We know there's going to be some action to take place here at All Elite Wrestling. Somebody needs to be punished for everything that happened. And if it has to be the only person being Ace Steel, then so fucking be it. I don't think Tony Khan is willing to punish his brand new champion now. I can't really say CM Punk stole his thunder, because MJF had his moment, but honestly, it's like they didn't really technically steal it. He got his moment at the very end. He got the hugest pop that he wanted, and we're gonna get more of that tomorrow night if he even shows up. Right now, at this point, everyone in AEW is in paranoid mode on whether or not what's going to be happening. Are they going to take action for the altercation that took place? That's really what's on everyone's minds. Not even just biting Kenny Omega, like literally bludgeoning Nick Jackson to the point of unconsciousness and leaving Matt Jackson a black eye. Like, yeah, Ace Steel is actually lucky. And surprisingly, the Young Bucks says that this motherfucker should be locked up. Wardlow's smiling right now, looking at MJF thinking, how does it feel to get all the attention off you? Whew! Honestly, oh my God, Dewdrop is bleeding. So Nikki ASH and Dewdrop beat Toxic Attraction. Okay, pretty cool there. And yeah, Wardlow's probably telling MJF that shit. Like, yo, how does it feel knowing that the heat is officially off you now and is going back to Punk? It's like, it's fucking crazy. It's really crazy that now he's not the one person that everyone's talking about. Like his return, yeah. Some people will talk about that, but everyone is going to be more focused on what happened after the cameras were off. Yeah, he first he chucked the chair at the Young Bucks, and then there was another chair thrown that hit Nick. That's where, like, I don't know, got him bleeding and unconscious and shit. Man, you just can't go around being unprofessional because CM Punk decided to just, air his grievances in the media scrum. I mean, yeah, he talked about Colt. Yeah, he talked about Hangman. And yeah, he talked about the Bucks and Kenny being intuitive EVPs who could barely run a fucking target. I can understand your frustrations because, they put out the whole thing that, oh, you're the reason why Colt Cabana got fired from AEW, when in all actuality, it wasn't. It really wasn't the case. Definitely. He's definitely going to be a shoo-in. And people are probably going to say that, like, if he beats Punk for the title, this is when, like, they're going to fire Punk or Punk's going to quit the company. I'm like, let's not over exaggerate that because, sooner or later, one of these guys is going to have to, apologize to one another so that they go about their way. Because there's no way, like, CM Punk is just going to leave again because of some bullshit. Just for what? Everyone who's an anti-CM Punk fan just to shit on the fans, like, oh, look at that, your hero just failed on you once again because he's too sensitive and bullshit. Like, no, CM Punk's a grown fucking man. He's no, that was technically what he was saying to the media scrum. It had nothing to do with him being fired. The Young Bucks saved Colt Cabana's job and put him in Ring of Honor. All right. It wasn't Tony Khan. And the fact that, I don't know if it was the Young Bucks that started that whole shit. And I don't know if they lied about it. And I'm guessing that's why, CM Punk got upset and started, and that's where the fight came in. Doing nothing with Dark Order every week on Dark. Oh, well, I don't watch Dark, so I don't know what the hell they're doing. All right, we have JD McDonagh taking on Wes Lee one-on-one contest. I used to be a CM Punk fan. Now I am regretting ever being his fan. Yeah, he did nothing with Dark Order. He only got a job because he's friends with the Young Bucks. I don't want to basically put Colt Cabana on the spot there, but that's technically why. That's basically everyone that first started with All Elite Wrestling. You all got hired by your friends, which your best friends are the Young Bucks. Hear me out on this. It's just made no sense for them to basically put that out there that, oh, this guy got his former friend fired from AEW. Like, no, that was never the case. It's never what it was to begin with. It's just because in some people's eyes, some people don't look at Colt Cabana as a draw. And, I think Tony Khan didn't see him as a draw. It wasn't because, oh, now that Punk is hired to All Elite Wrestling, Colt Cabana has to leave and go work somewhere else. That was never the case. Nothing to do with it. All this is because of their lawsuit that they had and the fact that, all the other shit that they were talking about. Thank you, Raleigh. I really appreciate that you liked the stream. Really appreciate it much. I'll be back Thursday for the return of Make an Impact. But yeah, technically these two guys are still under a lawsuit. Like, for one, for starters, I don't think Punk needed to put Colt's business out there. Like, I don't think everybody needed to know that Colt shares a bank account with his mom. Like, that stuff should be kept private. Like, if you have the proof, you have the proof. We're not asking you to show us the proof, but we're not asking you to, go that far on your former friend either. Like, I understand that, he went behind your back on something and everything else, but shit. That don't mean you gotta go on a media scrum and shit on the guy's life. Glad Ricochet is getting a chance on NXT. He's amazing in the ring. I don't know if we're going to see Ricochet in action or or on NXT tonight. I am thinking CM Punk got him fired, but that's probably my opinion. Everyone thinks CM Punk got Colt Cabana fired, but that was never the case. That was never the case. It's just Colt Cabana is not a draw in All Elite Wrestling. That's why he got transferred back to Ring of Honor. No, that's fine. That's fine. Stay tuned Thursday, Raleigh. I'll be live Thursday. Yes, he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I looked at the card and I didn't see Ricochet in the card at all. All I know is right now we have JD McDonagh versus Wes Lee. We had a women's tag team match between Toxic Attraction, Doudrop, and Nikki ASH. We're supposed to have a best of 3 series between Nathan Frazer and Axiom. And then we have a tag match with Gallus taking on Tyler Bate and Bron Breakker. Oh, and we also have Meiko Satomura versus Roxanne Perez tonight. No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Yeah, that's what I this is why I don't believe what a lot of people tell me, like, oh, watch NXT, something huge is gonna happen tonight. Like, I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna believe the last part you told me, because when has anything huge ever happened on NXT? It's all good, Riley. It's all good, Riley. Don't worry about it.
This one was really fun. Yeah, I've been a mock terrorist a million times. You know, you get on the bus, eat your sandwiches, get dressed up, and be
Mock
undisclosed
terrorist?
This time we had that thing on our back, and it made it a little bit tougher. I got my hands soaked.
I want to be a simulated terrorist so I can meet chicks.
Oh my God, Kenny Blankenship. Why would you say that?
In 9 games, 5 players from each team are encased in a reclaimed World War II floating line. They have 90 seconds to make it down to the bottom without falling and get confused. To make things more interesting, every time our deckhand Bob and Swab and
So it's red light, green light, 1, 2, 3, basically.
We've lost our first one.
Oh my God, your head. How are you able to walk on those fucking things, man? My God, these guys are tumbling over back and forth, back and forth. Oh. All right, back to the match. Yeah, not the best show in the world, but I watch AEW Dark, so it's better than that crap. I don't even watch AEW Dark. I don't even watch Dark Elevation. Thoughts on Tiffany Stratton? She's good looking, shall we say. I mean, is she attractive? Yeah, but athlete-wise, I hated her at first. Maybe because I hated the gimmick, but then after a while, it started to grow on me when she started competing in the ring. I'm like, yo, she's really good. Let's fire Lacey Evans and bring her up to the main roster. I think she's ready. I think Tiffany Stratton's ready. She has the look for TV. Why the hell not? Get rid of fucking Lacey Evans. Like, she's useless. Yeah, same here. I didn't like her at first either because she started calling herself Daddy's girl, and I just called her Daddy's bitch. And I just kept thinking of weird, erotic daddy-daughter things and shit. Nikita Lyons still needs some work. Like, she's great martial arts wise and all the other shit that she does. Wrestling wise, she's getting there, but she still needs a lot more work. A whole lot more work. Like, I want to give Nikita Lyons at least a year and a half on NXT before they send her up to the main roster. And JD McDonagh just got sent to the commentary booth. Oh my God, Vic Joseph, stop yelling. It's just a tiny man grabbing your pants. I'll look at the DM in a minute, Tony. This match is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he got him. No. I watch AEW Dark Elevation, NXT, Raw, Dynamite, Impact, SmackDown, Rampage. That's a lot of wrestling. That's a lot. You basically just described the whole 7 days of the week. I don't like to watch that much wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling to watch all over the world. At this point, I don't even watch SmackDown anymore. Not that I lost interest. It's just there's too much to watch. Oh, penalty kick to the back of JD McDonagh. Oh, it's going for another. Oh, we're punk kick. No. We're doing punk kicks now? Oh, JD was going to go for a powerbomb. Gets counter and the knee from Wes Lee now. Oh, headbutt. JD McDonagh. Okay. This is a good match. Your shit needs to hit 72 right now. Holy shit. Yeah, and it's like 5:43 where you're at right now, Young Wolf. Vic Joseph is annoying. Or is it just me? Also, Miss Beth Phoenix on commentary. She was great. Yeah, Beth. Oh, Saito suplex. It's over. JD McDonagh with the victory over Wes Lee. Not bad. I really thought JD McDonagh was going to bleed, but no. Yeah, Raleigh, Nikki and Doudrop beat Toxic Attraction after it was a little bit of revenge after they interfered in their NXT Women's Tag Team title match at War Games, taking on KC2. Wait, it's 1:43 a.m. on your time right now? Hold on. Holy crap, it's 1:44 in your area. That is true, because I have Cardiff time. I have Cardiff time on my world clock, so I'm guessing you all share the same clock time zones. All right, we got Stacks and Tony D sipping cappuccinos. Wait, Tony D is asking for these guys? Oh, it's espresso they're drinking. What? They paid Damon to screw over down. You guys are 5 hours ahead. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. All right, you guys are, 5 hours. Damn, it's no wonder why I wake up at 8 o'clock and I see What Culture videos up already of Simon Miller doing ups and downs. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, here we go. This is a match I'm actually really excited to watch. Mako Satomura, Roxanne Perez is up next. When we come back from commercial. Now MXC. Oh, it's Kenny Blankenship's painful eliminations of the day. What made number 1? Ooh. Oh, of course, someone from the rotating surfboard of death is going to get the number 1 because these guys are flipping. Mock terrorist. What the fuck, Kenny?
What did she do to you? What did you do to it? You're a monster. You didn't lay a piece of my mind,
What the fuck? Oh, man. That was funny. Get eliminated. Yeah. That shit was so funny. I had to send it to Young Wolf so he could see it. Oh my god. A couple UK people. What What Culture Wrestling, Wrestle Talk, and Cultaholic are the top 3 wrestling YouTubers that I watch on YouTube, next to Wrestling with Regret and all other wrestling YouTube channels. No, that's fine. That's fine. Like, it's not like they're gonna like pull us off the live stream just because we're talking about other YouTubers. It's not gonna make any difference. We're just giving them credibility and notoriety. Sometimes we just wish that like one of them was probably watching one of our shows, and they probably are hearing this right now, and they're like, "Oh, here's some good lads." Hour 10 minutes left. The hell you watching? I'm watching MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, while NXT is on fucking commercials because I can't stand listening to commercials. That shit was funny. Like, my God.
and Butthead in all new series, now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I watch a lot of UK wrestling. I watch Progress. I used to watch Defiant. Well, when it was WCPW, then it was Defiant. I watch ICW. You know, I don't just watch I watch the North American stuff because it's easy to watch on here, and I can do live streams on it. UK is a little different. Not that I want to do streams of UK shows. It's just there's not that it's too much time, and I don't want to put too much of my week into wrestling so much because I have a life outside of this. All right, so 1 year of 2.0 next week. I can't believe within the 1 year of NXT 2.0, I've been the one doing most of the goddamn streams of this fucking show. I never wanted this show to begin with. But here we go. Mako Satomura taking on Roxanne Perez. Now, I have not watched a lot of NXT UK because why the hell am I going to watch wrestling at 3 p.m.? That sounds so weird. I had to watch Clash of the Castle at 1 only because of you guys' time zones, which is, oh, God. Yeah, this is a match I am 100% up and stoked to see right now. Oh, and there's Cora Jade again with her black stick. I watch Japanese wrestling also, Raleigh. I have New Japan Pro Wrestling streams on the show too. All right, the bell has rung. Handshakes showing sportsmanship. There we go. Take a bow. And here we go. Oh, that was kind of sloppy there. Almost could have snapped Roxanne's elbow. I think we've had the channel for about 2 years. We started the channel, I believe, at the end of 2019, going into 2020. We originally started the podcast in 2017. Oh, okay. I'll probably have a look in a few days, if anything, if I'm not so busy. All right, she's wrenching the. Oh, nice kick to the upper body there. Mako Satomura. Oh, knees to the sternum now. 1, 2. Roxanne kicks out. Roxanne countering the armbar to the triangle now. Cover 1, 2. Trying to keep Mako's shoulders down. Going for quick victories here. It's going to go for a full Nelson. No. Arm drag. Another arm drag now. Oh, there we go. Head scissors now. Mako. Roxanne gets out of it. Okay. Okay. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, we got a lot of concept up. Just check it out. Oh, Dogs. Oh, Total World Head Scissors. Goes for a cover. Now 1, 2. Oh, what the hell was that? I think she just got broke the pin herself. Roxanne broke that pin on her own. Oh, head scissors. Oh, very unique pin attempt there by Roxanne. Oh shit, no, counters into a sleeper or a crossface. Mako has the legs wrapped around the midsection of Roxanne and goes for a cover here. No, Roxanne with her own. Oh, STF. She goes for the STF now. Okay. Okay, this match is pretty good. This match is pretty good. Can't give it too much shit. Ooh. Elbows to the back of the head now to break the submission instead of grabbing the ropes. Ooh. Oh, nice drop kick there by Roxanne. Mako Satomura goes outside the ring now. Roxanne, is she thinking, oh, tope through the bottom rope. Oh, Cora Jade is going to fuck this match up now. Early picture again. All right, fine. All right, well, guys, give me a few seconds. I will be right back. All right. Oh, some chick went head first into a pit. I hear Kenny Omega will have a match versus Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom. That better happen. I will definitely go live for Wrestle Kingdom if that's the case. Shit. Oh. Oh. She fell in the water. You suck. And face first.
Well, still no scores. We move on to Matt Spasman. He's the host of the reality dating show Third Leg. Isn't it the show where the loser best friend follows a couple around on their first date? Indeed. I love that show. Why you are kidding? What? Look them skip over the grinder into the ejaculator and the sponges.
What? Into the ejaculator. All right, we're back to the Mitch. Oh, shit. There we go. That was a maneuver I've never seen before. Cartwheel into a knee drop to the back of Roxanne's head. Holy shit. That should look like it hurt. Oh, look at that. They're mentioning Beth Phoenix. I mean, they mentioned her a few times on here while she was on commentary. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Roxanne firing back now on Mako. Drop kick. Here's the European uppercut. Oh. Counters with that kick. Mako now. Fireman's carry on to Roxanne. What's she going to go for here? No, gets countered. Russian leg sweep. Here's the cover now. 1, 2. She got her. No. Oh. Oh. Roxanne going for a submission here. Mako trying to counter the submission here. Oh. I don't really have any details on what's going on with Malachi Black, but if this is true that he's gonna get his release, I think that's a stupid decision. He could have just asked for time off so he could work on himself. Because now, what are we gonna do with House of Black? Yeah, if you get one of those emergency notifications, especially when it says heat advisory, that can only mean one thing. You're gonna have a blackout. I can't see that happening. Malachi going back to WWE to become Aleister Black again? I don't know. Oh, nice kick maneuver there. 1, 2. It's over. Mako Satomura with the win. Okay. That was a really good match. Honestly, I could consider that my match of the night. No, I know. A lot of people are saying that. But those are those people saying that. I'm not saying that you're saying it. They're just telling me that these other guys who are saying that these people could go back to WWE. That's just them. I don't think about when people get released. Oh, who's gonna go back to who? Who's gonna debut in this company? Anything else? It's more like, oh, here comes Cora Jade, and she hits her with the stick. But I mean, I do wish Malachi Black get well soon and recover from your mental health and everything. And Mako Satomura raising the hand of Roxanne Perez. I was about to say Cora Jade, but like, no. That's a sign of respect. No, there was no need for any of that. All right, looks as if only the NXT titles there. The UK titles are no more, other than the tag team titles that we just saw. I don't know, man. That's Tony Khan's booking. That's how he did it. I wish it didn't have to be this way with Malachi. Hopefully he comes back and he's better than he was before. That's all I'm hoping for him. I would like to see him make a return. If this is his last night on Dynamite, then by all means. Damn. He just wanted to be noticed in Diamond Mine, and people weren't noticing him until he turned their back on them. This if for Johnny, Roxy, Cora Jade. All day. Oh, yeah. Roxy's better than Cora Jade. Yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of shit going on. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, so he is here. Okay. Ricochet is here. Cool. Whatever.
You out of pocket.
We didn't need to know that, man. Come on. Keep that to yourself. So he's going up against Trick Williams. So then after this, what? We have Nathan Frazer versus Axiom in their best of 3 series and then the tag match? If that's what's going on, then okay. All right, I'm cool with that. But who's Ricochet? Oh yeah, Ricochet's facing Trick Williams. All right. They're doing some promotions here. Meanwhile, MXC better than NXT. Oh, he didn't fall. He didn't fall in the water. He didn't fall in the water. Oh, no. Oh, he's saving himself again. They're playing log drop. Oh shit, no. And he fell over. Byron Cutler pointing good to see. Thanks for joining the chat. I never said I hated Strowman. I just can't stand watching him. Like at this point, he's just boring. He's a boring, annoying gimmick that it's just like it's just useless. And after last night, I almost wanted to hate him. I literally wanted to hate him at that point because we just had a good match get wasted by a lackluster debut in Braun Strowman just to bury 8 guys who are actually putting on a really good fatal 4-way tag match. Hey, some guy made it to the log drop. Oh shit.
No, sir, I don't like it.
The horse doesn't like Braun Strowman. Oh, God. Kenny Blankenship's painful eliminations of the day. Oh, shit. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, face first into that cardboard window. Oh, headshot. You just killed that giraffe. Oh, man, he leaped to that tadpole. It was like, nope, you overshot that shit. Oh, yes. That was unnecessary. Oh! Don't get eliminated. Fucking horseshit. Oh, Schism. Oh, Kiana James. Who the hell's Jane? So no free sponsorships for Kiana James. She doesn't do stuff for free.
Surprisingly enough, always screw up. Duncan, when will Duncan get a call from me?
Who's the new chick and why are they just showing her caboose?
Unfortunately, I must politely decline. I have a luncheon and a meet and greet. Then I'm judging a beauty pageant. Ariana.
Hey, Ariana Grace.
Exactly what I've been looking for. I have a problem facility. And Nikita.
Who the fuck is that guy in the red hoodie? Hey, hey, who is that guy in the red hoodie? I want answers. Who is that guy in the red hoodie?
I think I have an opening for 6.
There's too much going on. Who is that guy in the red hoodie that just hugged Rip Fowler and Jagger Reed?
One-on-one action, but this time we have to welcome in our guest joining us, the North American champion.
The A-Champ, Carmelo Hayes, is on commentary for this match against Chuck Williams and Ricochet.
This has been what Ricochet has been waiting 48 hours to do. That is get his hands on.
Ooh. What the hell just happened? I didn't see it because of fucking camera. Like, nigga, the fuck? Man, you should be like me. Get fired. Get unemployment. You'll be just fine. You'll be doing what I'm doing right now. Oh, nice. Trick Williams doing flips. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a sec. All right. Oh, nice maneuver there by Trick Williams. All right, the cover 1-2. You got him. No. Nah. Oh! Caught him right in the neck in the top rope there. Ooh. And he's just slamming his head right onto the announce table in front of Carmelo Hayes. Oh, surprise roll up there, but Trick Williams kicks out of that. What the hell? What the hell was that maneuver? Oh, Ricochet on the offense now. Forearms. Trick Williams going down. Springboard cross body. Oh, Trick Williams getting kicked. Springboard now. Springboard elbow drop right onto Trick Williams, taking the big man down. What's Ricochet about to go for here? Oh, there's the recoil. I don't think he's done yet. Ricochet ain't done yet. He's going up to the top rope. Shooting star press. My God, what a beaut that was. 1, 2, it's over. We're back with Tony D and Stacks, and there's Cameron Grimes. And yeah, Young Wolf, Reddit is right. Kids are fucking stupid.
What?
What? What's that?
What?
What? I didn't say nothing about kids stupid.
You damn right, son. You know the children. The children are the future, son.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Mako Satomura just had a match with Roxanne, and it was fucking great.
That does sound like a good match.
Yeah, and it took place a few minutes ago. It was actually pretty good. Right now we had Ricochet beat Trick Williams in good fashion with a beautiful shooting star press.
Very nice.
One that would make Billy Kidman jealous if he ever corrected his shooting star. Meanwhile, we got Stacks and Tony D beating up on Cameron Grimes. God damn it! Why slam him on the table that has all the fucking glass plates and utensils and shit? Why on the catering table? People eat there. All right, here we go. After this match, we have the main event. It is now the best of 3 series between Nathan Frazer and Axiom.
Action.
This is going to be one hell of a match. All of this started because they kept bringing up the fucking UK Heritage Cup.
Oh, my God. A young wolf out here sending stuff.
Danhausen versus Hot One Sauces. Oh. I have to watch this.
Is this actually from First We Feast?
No. I think he's just he's
unboxing. Just get Danhausen on Hot Ones.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Sean Evans, get Danhausen on Hot Ones, son.
Thanks, that'd be fire.
While we are at commercial, more MXC.
Oh, you watching that?
Yep, I'm watching that. And this is gonna be on while we do the fucking recap. Some guy's trying to paint a tree and he fell on his ass. This man said torn ratty bush. That's fucked up.
Oh God.
You gotta draw a boat? What the fuck? How are you gonna draw a boat when the floor is slippery? That's impossible. So, did you read the shit that Twin sent to the chat earlier?
What?
The whole Hangman thing.
About what? I don't know. It's been a lot of shit going on today.
Yeah, apparently, the statement that Twin sent. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna read it to you. Find this shit. Where the hell is it? Everybody was sending a lot of shit.
Oh no, this shit with the statement, that shit fake. That shit.
This is fake, right? Okay, good. I was about to say, there's no fucking way that this man, Hangman, would be fucking out of the company immediately. That's
Literally every journalist has been saying fucking no one can even say anything about it because it might turn into a legal situation. So they're not. No, there's nothing that's come out so far. Everybody on Twitter has been waiting all day because all the journalists are like, "Yo, something might happen."
How about you just wait till tomorrow for something to happen?
Because all the journalists are like, "Yeah, something might happen." Punk is having a meeting with that's what we know. Punk apparently had to have a meeting with Tony Khan today. And apparently, I think Sean Ross Sapp has said he had got a call from people at Discovery, and they were not happy about the situation. So,
ooh,
if the network ain't happy, some heads might have to roll. So
I mean, see. So far, we could possibly. Damn, so it's basically if CM Punk don't leave, then the Young Bucks and Kenny might just actually walk out.
Man, there's too much. That would be so much money left on the table if any of these guys had to go. Anybody. Like, that's a lot of money left on the table. It'd be in their best interest if he can. And if Tony can work it out between all these guys, then that should be his number one priority. But if he can't, it's an unfortunate situation.
That's why everybody just needs to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, people gonna be watching tomorrow for sure. Max Caster posted the fucking gif on Twitter of the guy with the pad writing on his pad. You know Max is gonna say some shit tomorrow.
Oh God. This is just ridiculous. This shit is just getting crazy.
I saw AEW backstage. I saw that.
Who the hell is this?
Hey Johnny, now you get to meet the Booker man.
Sol Ruka? Who the fuck is Sol Ruka?
That sounds crazy.
It's the Creed brothers want a shot at Damon Kep. They said it's on site. Did they update the AEW video game? I don't know.
Shit, what happens with that? Oh my God.
You know, with all the crazy shit that's going on in All Elite Wrestling, I haven't heard nothing about Jeff Hardy since they took him out, told him to go to rehab. What's going on with that?
Wait, what?
With Jeff. We haven't heard anything about Jeff Hardy.
Oh, well, I guess he's still doing his thing. We're going to see. He out of the spotlight. And I honestly, that's probably the best thing for Jeff to be out of the spotlight while he gets his shit straight.
Well, hopefully he does, because like Tony Khan said, even though this is his first time working in AEW, this is his last chance. I bet WWE told him that many times, and then they kept rehiring him.
Yeah, WWE rehire him. Shit. If,
But yo,
if, CM,
TJ,
if CM Punk get fired, Triple H is calling him.
But yo, TJ, cannibalism in professional wrestling.
This is crazy times out here.
Apparently, this man's wife was there and saw the whole thing.
Nah.
Ace Steel's
His
wife.
wife. Yeah. Apparently,
Well,
she was there with Larry.
Yeah.
And I think Dave Meltzer said her foot was broken or whatever. So
yeah, she had an injured foot.
Yeah,
she couldn't really walk or do anything.
Yeah, so I guess she was like stuck in the middle of everything, and then Ace ran in like, my wife. Ah.
Can you imagine if she recorded this whole altercation?
Man, it was Brandon Cutler. You gotta see the Cutler cam footage.
I saw the Cutler cam footage, and BTE they ain't show me shit. I even went to Sammy vlog, then it showed me shit.
I haven't even watched it yet.
Bro, this shit is like 45 minutes long. It's like a fucking Metal Gear Solid cutscene. It's like Otacon literally trying to tell Naomi Hunter, please get away from me. I don't want to fuck you. And then she just drags you into the elevator.
Okay.
All right. So it's one of those. I'm like, okay, there's nothing being shown here. So I'm just like, vlog crew with Sammy shit because it said fight. It said backstage fight. And I'm like, okay, maybe he might have the scoop. No, he doesn't. Instead, he just shows us playing baseball with the AEW wrestlers.
I mean, everybody's gonna wonder forever what caused the 1 day delay in BTE.
Damn! This chick went face first in the fucking first log drop. That's gonna be on one of the fucking painful eliminations.
No, good God.
Oh,
they said Tony Schiavone's become Tony Khan's right hand man.
I mean, did we not see the segments with him and Tony Khan on Impact?
Yeah, but I guess with the whole situation now, like, who knows more about fucking locker room chaos than
Jim
WCW's
Ross.
commentator?
Yeah, Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone.
Yeah. That's what people are saying. Like the guys who came out of this whole situation looking the best are fucking Tony Schiavone and Chris Jericho, because they know how to navigate these waters.
Wait, what does Jericho have to do with this?
No, people were just saying that Jericho was like behaving really professionally in the scrum and all that, and he was like, he was, he played his role
perfectly.
Yeah.
I think that was during the time. I think it was right when Jericho was doing his interview. That's when the cops ran in.
Yeah, because I think they said the Elite were supposed to also do an interview at the scrum, but then it got changed, and then Tony Khan sent Jericho out there, and then Jericho was just able to, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, so that's why it took 5 minutes just to get Jericho in the scrum room.
Yeah, because they was probably going to find him, like, we got to get somebody out there to talk. So it was Jericho.
You're right, because that's when the cop ran in.
Yeah.
From the fucking media scrum. That's when the cop ran in. So Khan didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, they said they told him right then and there when he was done with his scrum. The scrum. So yeah, they probably had to scramble.
I think right there, that's when they told him at the end, but I probably was not listening because I was talking to everyone in the chat.
Yeah. Well, you probably couldn't heard it. Probably, Homeboy probably just whispered in his ear. Like Homeboy whispering to George Bush on 9/11.
It's the fucking dirt sheet. Sometimes apparently they fucking mics don't work.
Yeah. Everybody's hot about fucking something now. Now Brian Alvarez is bad at CM Punk. Because CM Punk was bad at him.
You know what? I can't wait. Oh, yeah, I heard that shit. I heard, I don't know if this was true, but I think he was talking shit to Brian Alvarez because of his supposed wrestling debut in the ring.
No, he was like, I don't know why you were so shocked that I responded to the Hangman promo. And then Brian Alvarez was like, well, I was shocked because it was a shocking situation. Like, and Brian was like, because I think Punk was like low-key trying to accuse Brian of only telling like one side of the story. But
like,
Brian,
he didn't know.
Yeah, Brian was like, no, I've told both sides of the story that I know. Like I told the Hangman side and I told the Punk side. And like,
I mean,
it makes sense what he said. Like, I was surprised that CM Punk would go out months after Hangman cut a promo that everybody already forgot and respond to it, knowing that, you know, you weren't feuding with Hangman. Of course he was surprised about that. Everybody was surprised about that. Like when Hangman cut his promo about Punk, they were feuding. Like he literally said it to Punk's face. But
oh yeah, that the whole thing. That's when he said, "I'm defending AEW from you."
Yeah, like he literally said it to his face in the ring. And what Punk did was different from that. Like it was a receipt in the sense that you went into business for yourself. I'm gonna take my shot at you. But like it's still different because when Hangman did it, y'all were feuding. But when you did it, you weren't feuding no more.
You went for self.
Yeah, it was just a random like. And everybody even asked, like, yo, what the hell was that about? Punk bringing up Hangman.
Yeah, because after that, like, right when he called him out, he didn't show up. And that's when he said, that's not cowboy shit. That's coward shit. And I'm like, Punk, what the fuck are you doing? That's when, you know, we didn't think at first he was shooting.
Yeah, then like I thought, like, all right, they're going to do Punk and Hangman again. That's what I thought.
Then all the news broke out that, that was not what was supposed to happen. Punk just went for self. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Larry made his AEW debut. He did.
Technically, he did, but he didn't. You know, that's the credit still goes to Pharaoh. We need Pharaoh to make his WWE debut. Maybe when Cody returns. All we got to do is not activate the fucking pyro.
Yeah, I hope he's not fucking dumb enough to bring him out and bring out pyro again. That was fucking... The fuck was wrong with y'all, man?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. Young Wolf sent this. Yo, look at this shit that Young Wolf sent us. Backstage Assault is coming back, son.
Man. Oh shit. That's definitely how he was. This man decided to light shit up.
This man just said, I'm an AR-7 and I'm just gonna shoot at everyone.
Facts. Like
I don't give a fuck at this point. Like I thought, again, I'm watching this shit. I really thought we were just gonna talk about the whole thing with Colt, and that's it. No managers, and then the whole sharing bank accounts with Colt's mom. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, there. Oh my god. Again, it's just, it's scary to hear Punk say these things because now how are people going to look at this man in and outside of the ring?
It's tough, man.
Are people still going to be fans of them? Are there going to be any repercussions? Honestly.
Well, we're waiting to see what the repercussions are going to be. Oh my gosh, Shotzi.
Yeah, literally, MJF's moment was completely taken away due to this backstage altercation and due to CM Punk's media scrum.
It's irony, ain't it ironic? Fucking Double or Nothing, Wardlow's big moment gets overshadowed by the MJF drama.
Yeah, the pipe bomb.
Yep, and then fucking here we go all out. MJF's big moment overshadowed by the CM Punk drama.
Oh, you know he's gonna say something about that shit tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what might help MJF though. That he's going right into a feud with Punk off of this.
Exactly.
So that
he might use this.
He got ammo now. Yeah, he got ammo now.
And you know, with MJF on the mic, it's no holds barred. You don't know if this man is working or shooting at this point now.
And I think we talked about this. But that's crazy. Like, I still don't get how Punk is. Well, I guess because Punk thought that Hangman and the Bucks or whatever were leaking shit to the media, even though the media themselves said
the media leaked the shit themselves.
The media said like it wasn't the Bucks. The Bucks did not tell us this. It was never the Bucks that told us this. So
it was just all the other dirt sheets that said the Bucks saved Colt Cabana his job. They basically told him, go to Ring of Honor. It wasn't because like, oh, he wasn't like.
The Bucks might have thought that Punk has something to do with it, but they never said anything to the media about it.
It was never even brought up. Like, they only brought up the fact that he was just going to go to Ring of Honor. They never brought up Colt's history with Punk in that article. It was just, oh, the Young Bucks basically gave Colt Cabana a second lease on life, and he went to Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
so
it was like I was gonna say, I just don't know how Punk could get so mad at the Hangman thing, even though like MJF was way more direct about it. He flat out said, "You're the type to sue." He said that. he referenced it.
Yeah, and he countersued Colt. He even said it. He countersued him. That's when he exposed the whole bank account shit. And I'm like, apparently Young Wolf's job gave them popsicles because it's 121 degrees in California.
Oh my God, what the fuck? It's raining over here today all day.
Yeah, it's been raining over here all day. Honestly,
Max is here.
Oh my.
He said nobody took anything away from me. That's right, Max. Yeah, you got.
Nobody took the casino chip away from you. Your people gave that to you because you ordered them to. Are you starting an NWO? I want to know this right now.
MJF. I mean, the Stokely gang was,
they were in all black.
Yeah,
it was just in all black. So again, it's
MJF is in your chat. You had not said hi to me yet, ugly. First of all, Max.
Oh,
we did. I not just address you and said hello?
Yeah, we just addressed you on the show.
We addressed you, Max.
Yeah,
the insults are not necessary.
No, they are not.
I'm still refreshing Twitter too, like every.
you're just trying to get the breaking news, just so something can pop up while we talk about All Out.
Yeah, but now it's just because, man, if it's gonna happen, let me see.
It's gonna happen. I think we won't get anything till tomorrow morning. Quite possibly, we're most likely gonna get an update on what is going to happen with the Elite. We already know immediately that Ace Steel is gone. They already made that official. That he's done. He's never coming back to AEW.
I mean, most likely, yeah, Ace is out of here. So you can't throw chairs at motherfuckers and bite them.
You can't commit cannibalism and get away with it. You got fired. You're lucky. Yeah, people are saying, "Yo, he's lucky he's not arrested and went."
Like I know a lot of people are like, Tony may not fire him because that might make Punk mad. Listen, man, if the network is speaking up about this shit, somebody will have to take that fall, and Ace Steel is going to be the first one to take the fall before Punk or the Bucks or Kenny.
Just like Johnny Ace was the first person to take the fall when the moment Vince McMahon shit kept popping up.
Yeah, man. So somebody might have to take the fall for this, and the first name you think of is definitely Ace Steel. You hate to see it happen, but hey, shit happens. He did what he did. Oh my God. I will put a picture in the chat room.
Oh my God. Let's not get so hostile on the chat right now, gentlemen. I know we have a future world champion in the chat right now saying his piece. Let's not give this man any insults. He wants the floor. We're giving this man the floor.
Don't tell MJF he's fake. That is something MJF would say.
Oh, look at that. Gallus being escorted by a bunch of rent-a-cops because it's time for the main event. Who the fuck is this guy that was talking to the rent-a-cops earlier? I think it was another UK guy. Something Harvey? Whatever the fuck his name was. We've been talking the whole time. I have not been paying attention. At this point, I'm kind of waiting for I'm just waiting for this show to end. And there's Damage Control watching the media scrum right now.
At an unnatural angle.
Yeah, at a very unnatural. Young Wolf sent the picture.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Oh shit! I
That was
didn't
me.
even realize that.
I just saw it on Twitter.
There was a video that I sent that you guys had to see. It was fucking hilarious. Johnny sent me the video. It's on the page with us and Young Wolf on it. You just gotta scroll up. It says Adam Page and CM Punk on it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Don't forget his lady piece of my mind.
Like, what did you do? What did you do, Doc?
And then if Tony was really trying to make it work, they would show the rest of that segment where Johnny pays off the fucking the therapist.
Oh my God. Like he's paying off Hangman Page.
See, I got distracted now. At first I was just laughing at the meme, but now I'm just looking at Damage Control. I'm just looking at them now.
Oh my God. What the hell? Yo, Six is out of control.
What the hell? What the hell going on, Six? What the hell this man do?
Oh
my God.
Cannibalism in professional wrestling. It's awesome. That's Ace Steel in Arkham Asylum.
Facts. This shit fucked up, man. It's been great for the memes though. Fantastic for the memes.
The memes have been blowing up, man. And like, besides the whole Vince thing, this is probably the biggest thing in 2022 next to the whole Vince shit.
Man, right? Like the Vince shit has been overshadowed completely.
It's like Vince is looking at his computer like, well, thank you, Phil. You took the heat off me, pal.
Pal. I always like that CM Punk.
Where's my new lead? Where's my paralegal, pal? Where's my new one?
We're back in business, boys. Fucking Sean Ross Sabat even said on Twitter earlier today, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin came out of retirement this year. And that's not even like the top 5 craziest wrestling story of the year. Austin came out of retirement, and that just feels like whatever, long ago.
Come on, man. That was months ago, and it's like, yo, fuck that. Vince McMahon is fucking paralegals. Fuck that now. There was a fight backstage that involved cannibalism.
Facts. With a bunch of top, like this is
with a bunch
like
of
the
top
Brett and Shawn
talent.
fight. The Brett and Shawn fight.
And then like one of them is going to Tony Khan is like, this is an unsafe working environment. It's like, you fucking assholes.
I think MJF left because you guys did it. I acknowledge that, man. All right, I acknowledge that.
I was giving this man the time to speak his piece while we were rambling on about other shit.
I hope he take that money from the raise he got and buy some real Burberry. No more Burberry.
You know that man Tony Khan said $1 million because that bleep was kind of like beep. That was it. He said $1 million. You know that man said $1 million to that man.
Whatever he giving him, he giving him.
This man's like, look, I know you don't care about the fans, but I do, and I'm willing to bring you back. You don't have to. There's no contract extension. You can be a part of the live match. I'll pay you $1 million. I know he said that. There's no way.
$1 million.
Exactly. I'll pay you $1 million. Just, I'm willing to bury this shit under the hatchet just so come back and boost ratings and shit. You know they're gonna give that guy the belt. They're gonna give MJF the belt. If they don't, then what was the point of bringing them back? What was the point of giving them all this money?
I mean, even without all this, I was sure he was getting the belt. But I mean, listen, he definitely getting the belt. Daniel Garcia might be getting the belt too, if I'm honest.
Oh hell, there could be a lot of people that could be walking out with the AEW World Championship. It could be Sammy Guevara. It could be Darby.
No, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
It could dead ass obvious well be Daniel Garcia as well. Other than that, it's just like, you know, anyone at this point could be the fucking champion. MJF is gonna be, you know, the first person other than Hangman Page to be like the true AEW homegrown talent that wasn't WWE or under the elite that wins the belt. It took them 3 years to finally fucking do it, but holy shit.
Yeah, man. They did it though.
Oh, okay. Well, just take the compliment.
Just take the compliment.
Just take the fucking compliment. Look, I'm not worthy. I'm giving you the floor to speak. Say your piece. Say what. Explain to us where you been for the past 3 fucking months. What were you doing? I heard you were doing Hollywood stuff.
Hey, what was up with that? What's going on with you? What's going on
What the fuck is up with that?
in these streets?
When we're gonna see you on TV that doesn't involve professional wrestling.
Mr. Friedman. What was up?
Yeah. Mr. Maxwell Friedman.
MJF got to come out with a briefcase with the money he got paid. Tony paid him in cash.
You know that man paid him in a briefcase. He probably took it from his dad's inheritance.
Yeah, pull up. I'll pay you straight cash, in fact, if that's what you want.
You know this man's dad gonna be like, why did you touch your inheritance? That was supposed to be until you die. It's like, look, dad, I had to get this man back because ratings are fucking up.
I'd have died without him coming back.
I am not that ugly, okay? I'm a happily married man that gets pussy on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Don't even be picking sides, Johnny. Last time I checked, this ain't the fucking 90s.
Yeah, Hazel is a happily married man. Lovely wife.
So NXT 2.0 is about to hit 1 fucking year next week.
1 year since they took it all away from us and said, hey, you like this? Fuck off.
Cameron Grimes is going to have a mystery tag team partner to take on Tony D and Stacks.
Cameron Grimes. Oh, hang on, 670 something.
All right. Tyler Bate, Bron Breakker taking on Gallus, Mark and Joe Coffey. Wolfgang is going to be accompanying them to the ring.
Was this on the show or this just a social media thing?
What?
Fucking, I forgot his name, but the new guy on NXT, I forgot his fucking name. Quincy something.
He's debuting next week. He just did a package promo.
Yeah, there's this video of him online of Ricochet, I guess, is doing warm-ups and he's just staring at Ricochet's ass.
Yeah, dude, he's gay in real life.
No, I know that. That's fine, but
no,
I'm saying, was this on the show? Did this happen on the show?
No, this was not on the show.
Okay.
I think this was just like something that you might have found on social media because
yeah.
God damn, how did you find it and I didn't?
Six sent it to me.
Oh, well, gay. He could have just sent that shit to me.
You like what you see.
That man like him some Quincy Allen. He says size. Oh fuck. Oh no, wait.
We're gonna turn us on each other. That's true. That he is the devil.
Oh god. A cop grinding on a woman at the West Indies parade in New York.
Oh yeah, you know they be going crazy.
Oh yeah, they be going. They'll dance with these women and they'll fucking shoot people and ask questions later. Right after.
I can't tell you where I've been. That's my business. All right. I respect it. Max. Man, Johnny, you know you got to get hit with it.
Well, that's fair, MJF. We'll get to know your business tomorrow.
Yes, but Johnny,
You out of pocket.
Yeah, word, man. What the hell?
You out of pocket, Johnny.
I had to tell Johnny, chill out with that shit. Only do it when this girl shows up. And then the minute I tell him that, Core just shows up. I'm like, fuck. I just I gotta keep my mouth shut on certain occasions.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at that. Bron Breakker coming out with the black boots. Is this man gonna turn heel? Yo, for a big guy like Braun, he has the agility. Like, holy shit.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Well, I mean, Bron Breakker has a mustache, so can we consider him an honorary member of Mustache Mountain?
You see, I have now grown a mustache.
A mustache. Give me that fucking mic. Let's see if there's any more stupid memes that came out about fucking Punk and shit.
Man, I'm still refreshing on the Twitter machine.
I'm refreshing on the ID. I'm not on the Ramblemania. I'm just on mine. Just for the hell of it. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell?
God.
What the fuck is this? Dave, what do you have here on your stories? What? Seth, yo, Tony, you still there? Tony, yeah, I'm still here. Seth, you talk about my company's morale, man? Let's talk about your company's morale. Oh, wait, you ain't got none because they're all fighting. They don't respect your bitch ass anymore.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
my god. Ah!
This man, Max is cutting promos on Johnny.
Oh my god. Yeah, take the heat off of me. Get put it on the crowd. Put it on everyone in the chat. Take the heat off of me, please.
MJF out here getting that heat.
Seth Rollins out here telling Tony he ain't got no company because everybody fighting and they don't respect this bitch ass. And Tony Khan's like, what did you say? You come to my face and say, I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. Where are you, bro? Where are you, bro? I'll fuck you up. It's like, on Dynamite. On Dynamite. And I'm just like, God damn, Tony, calm down. Calm down. Go do your coke in the office. Just calm down. Oh my god. Hey, the new Fight Forever box art came out. And guess who's on the cover?
Oh, yeah, I saw.
It's the Young Bucks, Kenny, Punk, Ace Steel, and Scotty Goldman.
Call that man Scotty Goldman.
Oh man. This is crazy. 2022 has brought out the best and worst in professional wrestling.
Well, I wouldn't say worst. Word wrestling has seen some dark shit in this time. But this has been all pretty crazy. I actually been on a honeymoon with Max. So what you trying to say? You want those hands? Because
oh
man,
man,
Max. You can have it
oh
out.
man,
we can have it out.
Max.
You out of pocket.
Like, why would you do that, sir?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. Not today, sir. Hopefully, I'm safe though. He coming for you next, young wolf.
You're next.
For you next.
You're next. Trust. I can't be responsible for this, man.
We can't control that, man. That's MJF. You can't do nothing about that. You're crazy.
Worst movie you've ever watched? Morbius. Yes, Morbius is the worst movie in the world.
Oh my God, who said that?
Tell Jared Leto to stop doing fucking movies. Either do 30 seconds to Mars, or either do 30 seconds to Mars again, or just fucking stop.
You didn't like when he said it's Morbin time and morbed all over those dudes?
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I was just like, dude, you're a crack. Like you. I hated that shit, bro.
Not a fan of Morbin time.
Nope.
It's Morbin time. Oh yeah, they said D'Lo left Impact too. They did. In case you were looking for some Impact news.
Oh, I mean, well, shit. D'Lo Brown left Impact. Damn.
Yeah.
How many times that man left Impact? First he left, and then he came back to do Aces and Eights, and now he's gone again. What the fuck?
You're looking at the real deal now.
I guess that man is gonna start doing meet and greets, and don't he run his own promotion and shit?
D-Lo?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think he runs his own. I mean, I saw Dark Side of the Ring. He was in an area where he was being interviewed where they had a ring and arena, and I'm like, do you own this promotion, D-Lo? And I'm like, it's black and orange. I'm like, Taz runs this promotion? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, honestly, but if he is running a promotion, cool. If not, hey, you could go work with Al Snow at OVW. Shit.
I mean, WWE should call him and let him do a 6-man with the Street Profits. I'll fuck with him.
Ooh, that would be amazing. I mean, yeah. Why don't we start calling people over for like one-time onlys? We brought back the Headbangers in 2016, for fuck's sake.
They get that was really crazy. They gave the Headbangers like a little run in 2016.
Yeah, and only to be in the SmackDown Tag Team Championship tournament. I'm like, okay, you're there for a cup of coffee. That's good shit. Yes, Nikita, I know. You look hot in a dress. I get it.
Oh, they got Nikita in a dress?
Wait, what the hell? Tony Khan backstage talking to Punk and the Elite after their fight. Oh. Tony Khan shaking his head like, oh, I'm not happy. Right now, AEW talent have not been told anything official. Almost all I have spoken to believe CM Punk will have to go or make major amends to remain with the company. A lot of the talent haven't arrived where Dynamite is broadcasting from yet, but the heat with Punk is just unreal.
Mm-hmm. Saying as that man got some nuclear heat on him.
Yep. Haven't gotten any word on that or suspensions. There are so many rampant done deal rumors about what's happening that is getting almost impossible to verify. AEW isn't talking. Tony Khan, Punk, Bucks, Omega, Ace still aren't. A lot of conjectured and expectations.
Yeah.
A 5-minute 6 brawl with popular rumors that Punk got injured. Confirmed that SRS later said may have happened during the match meant to be a triceps injury. So this was basically during that fucking brawl backstage that Punk got injured. Punk was absolutely wrong about the identity of the sources on the Colt Cabana story, and the SRS has only spoken to Hangman once when they were first introduced. People were unsure if Punk's MJF comments were in kayfabe or not. Oh, man. SRS says there are no known prior issues between the two of them. Yeah, so there's no beef between Punk and MJF. They knew many times believed that Punk was involved with Cabana losing his job and that the Young Bucks went to bat for him, but sat on their story for 3 months as he was unable to get confirmation. He asked Cabana to comment, but he refused and said it was for the sake of his mental health.
Shit fucked up.
No one is rushing towards, SRS's DMs to defend Punk's behavior. Although some are sympathetic, it is hard to find people who defend Punk throughout the whole situation. Unbelievable and incredible heat towards Ace Steel.
Oh, I'm sure.
SRS's cheering is all over the map in terms of who might be fired, who might be suspended, etc., who will be reported as soon as it gets any confirmation. There are no heat towards Tony Storm's comments about Thunder Rosa. And SRS believes that if Punk doesn't get released, Triple H might call him and see if there is business to be done.
I believe that too.
Yeah, I think those guys will immediately bury the fucking hatchet.
Maybe if Punk was willing to, but yeah, I know Triple H would be like, man, this is business. This is money right here. Max is back in the chat. Why? Because I know you like her, TJ. So that's why. Bailey, you should see the tattoo she has. You should know. God. You should also know, Max, that these hands work. You should know that too. You should know that.
Stop! Just fucking stop! God damn it!
These hands very much work.
At this point, I'm not even paying attention to this goddamn fucking match anymore. I'm just trying to read all this shit.
Man,
Punk
there's more important shit going on.
Punk was credited for several of AEW's deals, and SRS isn't sure if they lose them without him. Bobby Fish's involvement is just him trying to get attention, as he was not involved in any altercation or the situation at all. Yeah, Punk basically, Fish went on his podcast and basically challenged Punk to like a fight, like shoot fight, MMA fight, kickboxing.
Oh, Bobby Fish,
yeah, on his podcast. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Bob Fish ain't playing. Bob Fisher, OG. He been in these streets.
The situation about the fight is messy, and SRS would be surprised if Mox was thrilled about the whole fight that took place. In response to question about Mox's reaction, he received a text at 5, followed by a phone call at 5:30, suggested that Discovery wasn't happy about the situation. Originally wasn't going to talk about it, but since people keep shit talking his journalistic skills, my words, not his, he decided to preface it as incredibly, remarkably unconfirmed, but Punk may have received an email saying that he was expected to be fired, or that or that led to him to expect to be fired, with a meeting scheduled for 1300. He emphasized that this was not confirmed. SRS wasn't sure if Jericho saw the fight himself, but several people put over the fucking show is over. Basically, the show is going to get a solid good. I just didn't give a shit about the rest of the show at the point.
I get a good then.
It gets a good because Mako Satomura and Roxanne was a really good match.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the match of the night. Everything else just was like meh. I didn't give a shit. Like I really wanted to like focus on the best of 3 series with Nathan Frazer and Axiom, but we got distracted talking about all this other shit. So what a good way to fucking kill time with NXT. Yeah, it gets a fucking good.
It gets a good.
It gets a good.
You ain't gotta be Max. You just gotta know these hands work. I don't play about Bailey. TJ always MJF has Bailey and not Cora. And Max is over here talking. What happened to that girl that you made out with on that Dynamite? Was that not your girlfriend, Max? When you had the one girl and the other girl was Gabby Ortiz. What happened to that girl? Talk about Bailey. What about her?
All right, so SRS doesn't know in what matter the EVPs approach Punk and doesn't think it's responsible to wholly blame one party or the other. SRS also doesn't think one of his sources was being dramatic when they said that their lives were on the line. I'm like, what the fuck during the situation? Especially since a chair was thrown. He also feels a little dirty speaking about the rumors in a situation where someone got a chair to the eye.
It's a lot.
This is the story of a bunch of guys who just basically said, "Hey, let's fight it out," and they said cannibalism and chairs. Apparently, Nick Jackson got knocked the fuck out by a chair. He had a gash to the back of his head, and Matt got a chair to the eye, and Kenny just got his hair pulled and he got his ear bitten, like Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield.
I said Nick got the chair to the eye.
No, Nick got the chair. He got. I don't know.
Said Punk. They said Punk punched Matt. And then Ace
Punk
still threw the chair at Nick, and then Ace still bit Kenny Omega.
Yeah, the chair was thrown at Nick, but then apparently he had people were saying that he had a gas that he was leaking. Yeah. Also, I'm like, oh man. And then that's when the whole thing with Kenny getting bitten by Ace still and his hair being pulled, and then CM Punk just socked Matt in the fucking eye.
Yeah. So
and
Matt
the only
posted a picture though. He didn't look like he had no marks or anything.
I gotta see this. Send me that picture. I need to see this for myself.
Yeah, I think he posted it on his IG.
That man's wife tried to hide that shit with fucking makeup concealer. Again, it's like, what's gonna happen tomorrow night? Who are any of these guys gonna show up?
Dave said no. Dave said everybody involved is not on the show. Is not going to be on the show tomorrow, and they're like reshuffling shit right now. So
Tomorrow's show is going to be really fucking weird. Then
yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
hopefully Punk swallows his pride and apologizes for being unprofessional and all this other shit, and understands that, like, again, this is what happens when information gets spread around like wildfire, and they spread the wrong information. Wrong information basically ends up breaking up friendships and shit. And that's kind of fucked up. The Bucks got this guy in All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, how's this gonna look now? I don't know, man. This is just getting out of hand, but hopefully you and Six are gonna talk about this shit fucking Thursday night, and luckily I can't wait.
Like we got a choice, honestly.
No, it's not even like you have a choice. I just want to hear Six's opinion. I know I'm not gonna be on the show for this, but I would love to hear Six's opinion on this shit. I know he's gonna probably say a few funny things before he starts getting serious for a minute. No Lance Storm. All right, 15 fucking matches, all outs. Don't do 20 at Full Gear, because then I'll just stop watching the show in general. And my oh my, did they go all out indeed? We open up with the 0 hours, starting off with Sammy and Ty defending the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships against Ortiz and Ruby Soho. The match was 6 minutes flat. TJ, let's ramble on.
Ouch. Poor Ruby. That's about what I got to say about this match, really. And it was just an accident. Like, what happened. But yeah, Sammy dropped her, and it was a rough situation. But this match was fine. Like this was a good little payoff of the little mini feud they had been doing over on Rampage and stuff over the past few weeks, and it had decent spots and all that. But this if any match on here felt like a pre-show match, it was probably this one. Which I like everybody involved, so not trying to denigrate anybody, but yeah, I give it a solid good. I got weird with Bailey last night, TJ. Boy, I asked you, Max, about homegirl that you was making out with on your Dynamite celebration. Did Hazel freeze? I think Hazel froze. God damn, Hazel froze.
Okay, there we go.
There he is.
Sorry, the fucking shit just started acting stupid again. But yeah, go ahead. Talk about the match again, since I didn't fucking hear any of it.
Yeah, no, I just basically said if any match on here felt like a pre-show match, it was this one. And then that's not to say it was bad, because it was a solid little mini story that they were doing over the past few weeks. And it paid off here, and it was fine. And I'm gonna give it a solid good.
Where was it that Ruby Soho broke her nose at? Was it Ty's finisher, or was it where she landed pretty awkwardly, where it was like she almost broke her neck?
I think it was the finish, but it might have been because that landing was bad on the drop kick.
Because the finisher, it had like a weird camera angle, like you couldn't see the move completely, but behind Ty, it looked like, oh shit, she really connected with her knee to the bridge of her nose.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to look it over again.
Honestly, like
Max
the
is
match
still going off in the chat.
The match was just a match. I can't really give it any sort of like credit. They added this match at the last minute only because Ruby and Ortiz won a match against them at Rampage.
Yeah.
That's when I knew right there, like, okay, this is the final match that they're gonna add, and this is the 15th match. And when they did it, I thought it was cool. I thought it was nice to just see fucking Sammy Guevara get hit by a fucking golf cart again. It was kind of weird for them not being in their gear, but I think they made good for what they did. Ty Conti or Ty Mello is fucking great She did a moonsault off the top into the outside. Everybody caught her. And I'm like, wow, that was beautiful.
It was my beef with fucking everything the way they booked her basically this whole year since they hooked her up with Sammy is she was like having good matches and shit last year. And then they just threw her with Sammy and she's hardly had any since then. So it was good to see her like go here a little bit.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like, we need to see more of that. And we need to see more of that in Anna J too. Or Anna JAS. We need to see more of that in both of these women. Like, it just... Oh.
You're not talking... Max, you were in the goddamn main event. Like,
What
we're
the
going to
fuck?
talk about you.
We're going to talk about you.
You are literally the most important thing on this show.
You know, we can't bring your name up in the opening of the show, which was the ladder match, because you were a fucking devil, all right?
Yeah, you didn't even reveal yourself yet. If you wanted us to talk about you first, you should have revealed yourself when everybody wanted you to reveal yourself.
if you wanted to continue playing your fucking role as Devimon in the Digimon series, you could have just kept it going until Wednesday and you would have revealed yourself.
He said he's gonna put you only on Dark, Hazel, if you ever make it to AEW. Ain't nothing wrong with Dark.
If I make it to AEW, oh, trust me, it's gonna be on Dynamite. And just like TJ, you don't want this man's hands, you don't want my fucking hands either. All right.
This man said his hands work.
I make Zack Sabre Jr. look like a Disney movie. Don't even start. Don't even start.
With hands on you and stretch you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Stretch the shit out of you. No, I'm gonna give the match a solid good. This match was a good. And now we had Hook defending the FTW championship against Cool Hand, and the match was under 4 minutes. 3:55. Ramble on.
And 2.0 is so fucking fun. Like, these guys make everything work. It's like 4 minutes and then everything fit perfectly in here. And Hook got over. They set up the shit with shout out to fucking Bronson jumping in and fucking just like he was at a concert throwing dudes around.
Word, man. Action Bronson was in there. My God. That was like the highlight right there. Like, where we're gonna use him? Like, when are we gonna start using West Side Gun, bro? The fuck?
They're saying they might do a match with Hook and Action Bronson teaming together against 2.0 at Grand Slam because Bronson
Queens.
So it will work. It would be a cool deal. So I'm with it. And 2.0 would make it fun because they make everything fun. By the time I'm done with TJ, he'll be working for McDonald's. Man, I ain't working at McDonald's, man. I'm where I work at now, pay grade higher than that, brother. But yeah, I'm gonna give this match a solid good. I was thinking you should have talked about me first.
This was not your average Hook match because Hook actually got some heat from Cool Hands, and it's like it's good for Hook to gain some of that experience. The guy can't be super fucking. This guy can't just be Super Saiyan every fucking time he has a goddamn match. He has to look vulnerable at some moments. And now that he is the champion, now is the perfect time for him to start actually, getting more character and actually looking more vulnerable in his matches, getting some heat, getting, being on the defensive end. Hook was on the 0 hour. He was on the kickoff show. He was not on the main card. I'll give this match also gets a solid good. Oh, the All-Atlantic Championship gets defended for the first time at an AEW show. Pac takes on Kip Sabian. The match was 12 minutes and 25 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
Which match?
Pac versus Kip Sabian. All-Atlantic.
I'm going to be real with you. This was one of the matches, well, maybe just the match, but they probably should have saved this. They probably could have gone without booking this for this show and pushed it off and let Kip do a little more because he just came back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you could have gave Kip a couple promos or whatever to more build this match up before you went into it because here it just felt like they had a match. And Pac won, and they did do the stuff with Pac kicking him and Kip laughing, and I thought that was kind of cool, showing how Kip's changed and everything. But I feel like this one probably could have waited because it felt out of place, and I don't feel like it did Kit favors coming off his big return.
I don't think it did Pac any favors. Also,
I agree with that. I mean, I agree. It didn't do either of these guys really too much favors. It wasn't a bad match, but I mean, just in terms of how they laid it out and how they set up the story, I think they could have waited. So I'll give it a high bat. Locals.
I feel like at this point, since they debuted the All Atlantic Championship, it's been lost in the shuffle. And this match was a prime example of not just the championship, but these two guys also being lost in the shuffle. Because I agree with you 100%. I don't think they should have added this match onto the card. But honestly, I could disagree with you also because maybe they should have never added the mixed tag match for the AAA tag titles because they added that at the last minute only because they we could have dealt with that also. I would have been perfectly fine with keeping the All Atlantic only because they had to scrap the Eddie Sammy Guevara match because Sammy called Eddie fat and he socked him.
Yeah, they had the situation.
They had to scrap that shit. So I guess since they had these guys booked to be on the show, they had to figure out ways to put them back on the show just with different matches, which I could totally understand. This one was just lost in the shuffle because we didn't really get to see a lot of what Kip Sabian was supposed to do. They just kept him in the sidelines for a while, even though he was cleared to fucking come back to compete. And there was an angle going on here between him and Pac. The only thing is, the angle was only going on in the UK where Pac was defending the AEW All Atlantic Championship, where he should be defending it at AEW. So, yeah, this is the first time that the belt gets defended on the show, but it also feels lost. And it needs some credibility. And I think the credibility is we have to start defending this belt every fucking week. I don't care if it's on Dark. I don't care if it's on Dark Elevation. This belt needs to be defended on AEW. High bat. It was an okay match. It was a good match. I'm not going to hate it. It's just the booking of this shit just basically lost me. So, yeah, high bat. I'm going to agree with TJ here. Eddie Kingston versus Tomohiro Ishii. Forbidden Door shit. Strong Style versus King's Road. The match was 13 minutes and 25 seconds. Go ahead, TJ. Ramble on.
Now, we may have lost Eddie Kingston versus Sammy Guevara, but to be honest, this was an upgrade.
Yes.
This was very much an upgrade. No disrespect to Sammy, but it's Tomohiro Ishii, man, and this is Eddie's bag. So these two just fucking went for it. Like, if you were to compare any type of match on an AEW on this show to the Sheamus and Walter match from
this is
Clash,
one of them.
This was the one. Hard hitting, two tough, believable guys having it the fuck out, and stiff shots, all the good stuff, all the and slight differences in styles, because King's Road and all that. But this was really, really, really great shit. This gets a bars, definite bars. Max, you gotta be patient. He said, if you don't talk about me coming back, I will make sure you work at Impact, Hazel. Ain't no wrong with Impact.
No, there's nothing wrong with Impact whatsoever. I'd rather go work with Impact than WWE. We're gonna get to it in a minute. We're just getting off. I
want to see Hazel wrestle Josh Alexander. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah, make me Impact World Champion. Fuck that. I'll spare his wife better than Moose.
Oh my god.
No, this match, oh my god. There's moments like this where I would tell these guys, when it's hard-hitting moments like this, these two guys just need a fucking room and just do this shit nonstop. And these two basically need to get a fucking room and just chop the shit out of each other. Just let out all their frustrations. This is all they did throughout the match. Chop, chop. The crowd was just nuts. I was screaming my lungs out throughout this whole fucking match. The near falls, the stiff shots. My mans, the ending told a much better story than what the match happened. Tomohiro Ishii did not want to get help from Eddie Kingston because he felt embarrassed. He felt disappointed because he just got the ass whooping of his life by the Mad King. He doesn't want to he wants to walk on his own. And this man couldn't walk straight. He was wobbling everywhere. He looked like he was about to fall every time he was
wobbly.
Every time he took a step, he looked like he was about to fall off, bro. Like, I don't know who walked out of here fucking concussed, but holy shit, these two men at least made the 0 hour feel like the main card.
Yeah, and it's not pre-show type shit, but go ahead.
4.5, my guy. Like, shit. I know I gave Sheamus and Walter GOAT, but this shit, I have to give it a 4.5 because it was on the 0 hour, and that's not fair. It's not fucking fair. I would have given it a higher rating, but then I would just look so hypocritical if I did that.
Nah,
but now that we're done with the 0 hour, we now move on to the main show. I thought at first we were going to open up with the American Dragon versus Lionheart, but no. We opened up with the Casino ladder match. It was, hold on. Here we go. Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta of the Blackpool Combat Club, Penta and Rey Fénix of the Lucha Bros, Rush and Andrade of La Facción Ingobernable, Dante Martin of Top Flight, and everyone, and I was really assuming that it was going to be Darius Martin making his return, and it's just going to be a whole bunch of tag teams.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And the Joker. The match was 14 minutes and 15 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
Yeah, that element of all it being a bunch of tag teams basically in there, and Dante Martin. It made for a fun, different type of. I think AEW has kind of set out knowing that in ladder matches we've more or less seen almost everything you can do in a ladder match. And there's not a lot of new things that you can do. So what they're trying to do is switch up the formula a little bit, like a Double or Nothing. They had all the Hosses and shit, like, what was it? Wardlow and Hobbs ripping the ladder apart. Like,
they had Wardlow, Hobbs, Keith Lee. Yeah, they had 3 Hosses and 3 small guys.
Yeah, so yeah, it feels like AEW is trying to, switch up the formula in ladder matches some to make it more palatable and fresh. And I think they do a decent job at it. Like, this was a fun match to watch and a good angle to end it with Stokely and his squad coming in. Like, so a lot of people at Fantasy book that type of thing. It made me think of like a lot of people at Fantasy book with a Royal Rumble, like you have a faction come out and clear out the ring before number 30 comes in, so that when number 30 comes in, he's the winner without having to do anything. That's basically
everyone that's basically in the ring eliminates themselves.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. 100%.
Yeah, that's basically what this was. Like the everything was cleared out, and then all fucking the Joker had to do was walk on down, and take the chip, and he wins. So it was a good angle to set up a big heel thing for what we would eventually realize be revealed later. But yeah, this was I'll give this a good 3.5. I like this.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, TJ. When me and Dave did the predictions Friday after SmackDown, we basically said to ourselves, we hated the way they booked this fucking match. It's a bunch of tag teams. It's nothing but I hated it. I fucking hated it because the match literally proved one thing. I don't think any of these guys wanted to beat the ever-living shit out of each other, even if they were in teams. And I'm thinking to myself, guys, this is for the world title. Can't you put your fucking tag team business aside and fucking kill each other out there? It's like, no, they went after each other's like opponents and shit, which I'll admit it was okay because it was all basically going forward to what was happening at the very end with everyone that was recruited by Stokely, except for Jay Cargill and the baddies. They all rushed in. They all mobbed on everyone that participated in the match. And I'm just like, you know what? WWE needs to take notes because last night they did something horrible. And the whole Braun Strowman thing, burying all 8 people in the Fatal 4-Way tag match. That was stupid. But then all this shit happened and Rolling Stones, Symphony of the Devil played. Here's the Joker, or I should really say, here's Devimon making his way down to the fucking ring, while Stokely Hathaway has the fucking chip in his hand. He just hands the chip to fucking Devimon and Justin Roberts. Your winner, the Joker, and everyone is in complete and utter silence. They don't know what to chant. They don't know whether to chant refund or bullshit. I'm waiting for them to chant bullshit so I can have my Sting moment and be like, I agree. But no, this match was crazy. First of all, these guys are literally just trying to kill each other out here. Claudio had Andrade, I think it was Andrade. He had Andrade on top of a ladder. Wow. A ladder was hooked onto that ladder. Mm-hmm. He flips that ladder over, thinking, "Oh, Andrade is gonna tumble." He tilts it over to chuck this man to the outside. Yo, that was a scary fucking fall.
That was scary Andrade. As hell. Yeah.
Deja vu. Well, I wouldn't even consider it deja vu, but it kind of was. Andrade pulling off the sunset flip powerbomb onto the ladder like Finn Balor at Money in the Bank. Except the ladder didn't go fucking teeter-totter. Oh, it just stood there.
Yeah, thankfully.
Thankfully. There were a lot of table spots. There was a lot of cool spots. Another bridge ladder spot that was pretty much fucking insane. This match was a car crash. And I like that shit. You know, when you expect the ladder match to become a good car crash, not like the last ladder matches that were just, oh my God. You guys are either killing each other and the match is just fucking sloppy. So I think this ladder match, got to where it needed to be. We had an angle going to the very end, going into the end of the show, which we'll talk about later on. I'll give the match a 3.5. It was really fun. Just don't book tag teams next time. Book guys that are not being used in factions that could use this opportunity more than guys who are already champions and are already in fucking storylines. Penta killing Roos with a destroyer. Oh yeah, that man killed Roos with a destroyer.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, Stokely Hathaway recruiting Ethan Page, Lee Moriarty, who looks like fucking Frank Ocean right now. The Ass Boys, Colton and Austin Gunn. I don't even think the Ass Boys are gonna be called Ass Boys anymore after this shit, along with W. Morrissey. This is gonna be a pretty big faction coming into AEW with the Joker now, MJF, taking charge of this whole thing. So I'm pretty excited for it. Plus, him and Stokely have a lot of history. Stokely managed this man in his indie days, so that's MJF. He's always gonna be trolling. That's this man's job. His man's job is to troll, is to egg people on. Oh man, this man's cat is going in. His cat is going in right now. Hopefully we get to see more of Lee Moriarty in AEW, because ever since he got recruited with Stokely, like there hasn't been anything going on with him. I'm like, what the fuck? I want to see more Lee Moriarty. That man is an amazing fucking wrestler. I'm guessing we're not going to have him in the Blackpool Combat Club now. Like, that's going to be out of the question. I'm guessing Daniel Garcia is going to be a part of that shit soon. The cat wants to be a part of the show. No, the cat. I don't know what the cat wants right now. Loki's asleep with his mother right now. After we're done with this recap, I'm gonna kick back, relax, and kill people on Call of Duty before it's time for me to go to sleep.
All right. What?
Your cat wants to be a part of the show.
I saw her on the desk when I came back in here.
I didn't even see her on the desk.
Yeah, she was just yelling and shit.
Yeah, she was yelling like really fucking loud. I'm like, God,
because she was by the mic. She was on the desk.
Oh shit! All right, well, we now move forward to the finals to crown the first ever inaugural AEW World Trios Champions. The Elite taking on the Dark Order of Alex Reynolds and John Silver with Hangman Adam Page. The match was 19 minutes and 50 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
What a tight time for all the stuff that happened in this match. I said yesterday I was grappling with it and I had to go back and forth between a few matches and think about it, but I have settled on it, and this is my match of the night. I mean, shit. I'm the one who's been asking for the damn trios title since the company started, and this is the culmination of all that. And it so many story threads over the past few years of AEW brought back up and then paid off and referenced and everything in this match. Like the spot where they reenacted the Full Gear finish.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Hangman sets up for the buckshot and then Matt pops up. And, you know, at Full Gear, Matt was like, all right, you do it. You win. But this time, Matt was like, not this time. I'm stopping you. Like, such good fucking storytelling. The way it finished with Hangman accidentally hitting Johnny Hungy. And even at the end, afterward, the Bucks are looking up at Hangman. You know, they've made up. They ain't got no beef no more. This is just competition. But Kenny is looking up at him like, you will never beat me again. You will never beat me again. Like, Kenny takes that to heart that Hangman beat him. Like it was a lot of good fucking storytelling in this match. I loved it. This shit gets a high bars. This is my match of the night.
This match told a very good story indeed. We went back to a lot of, nostalgic shit here. We went back to Matt Jackson selling his goddamn back again. We're back to Hangman, controlling the Dark Order, not roughing the Young Bucks up because remember, he's still friends with them. Yeah. Also, apparently, because I saw BTE. So apparently the Young Bucks debuted their new sneakers at the All Out event. Yeah, so they got new sneakers and all that stuff. They just released them. You can pre-order them at Champs. So you might as well get a pair while you can. I'm waiting for them to come out with all black. Right now they just have the white ones. This match was just absolutely fun. It was total nonstop fun. The crowd loved every minute of it. Hands down, Johnny Hungy was the fucking star of this match. He truly was. And it sucked that they could have gave it to the Dark Order. They could have gave them their fucking moment. I'm not going to say the Young Bucks and Kenny didn't deserve this. They truly deserved it 100%. They were going to become inaugural trios champions just to start off the whole era. Now we got to find out who's going to be the team to take it off of them. I really enjoyed the match. Hangman, telling a good story here. With him, going to go for the buckshot, but Matt, stopping him. They're looking down. It's like, they're contemplating on whether or not he's going to do it. And then, a taste of his own medicine. He gets buckshot, and then he gets pinned by Kenny, and it's over right there. And I was like, oh my God, they beat him with his own move. Johnny Hungy countering the one-winged angel. My God.
Fire.
I'm giving this match a 4.5.
My God.
I enjoyed the hell out of this match. This match was fun. I hope they give him a rematch, this time with Evil Uno. We got to do it again. We got to run it back. For the TBS Championship, Jade Cargill defends against Athena. The match was 420, bro.
Oh, dude.
Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
I actually like this. I actually like this a lot because it was all Athena. Like,
Yeah.
Athena came in, got in basically all the offense, led the match. Jade got the sell, which she got better at. Jade got the sell and back off, and then she basically got the win. Like, it was what I think it should have been because, like we keep saying, Jade is still learning. So
Yeah.
it is best to not throw her in long matches consistently and put her in stuff where she can best show off what she is already good at. And this is a perfect example of that. Athena was such a good pickup for AEW in terms of their women's division because she knows how to fucking work with anybody. She is so talented. And this was a perfect example of it. Like, this was the best Jade has looked in a while. one of Jade's better matches. And the even the finish popped off solid and she won. Like, I saw people on here saying that Jade squashed Athena. It's like, what match were you watching? Athena, this was 80-20 Athena. Like, Jade only really got offense in at the end where she won.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, like, and then that was the point. Like, Athena was the fired up veteran ready to show this girl that, you know, like she said in her promo, the ones of us that eat, breathe, live this, you know, I'm doing this for them and we're going to show you what the hell this is really about. And Jade only won because she cheated. So, yeah. I'm going to give this a high goods.
Man, fuck. I was not a big fan of this shit.
Oh, man.
I really wasn't. I don't know
that
why.
Athena fire?
No, the thing is, in my eyes, I think the wrong person won. I really thought that, like, maybe because what are we going to be doing with Jade? At this point, Stokely is way too busy. He didn't even come out with Jade.
Maybe Statlander was supposed to win.
Maybe so. Maybe we're still saving up for that. We don't know how long Statlander is going to be gone. And, Jade Cargill getting the special entrance coming out in the middle. Dope. She-Hulk.
Should have just casted her.
Dope.
Should have just casted her.
Fucking dope. My God. She looks, feels, and plays the role super well.
Ain't got to do CGI.
I'm telling myself, why can't we make She-Hulk black?
Yeah, why not?
Like, she got the body for it. She has the look. She can make... She-Hulk is under Disney, right?
Yeah.
She can make Disney way more money than Mercedes is doing on the Mandalorian. Or the Mandalorian.
Yeah. You don't want to see Jay twerking with Meg Thee Stallion? That'd be fire.
No, I don't want to see that.
You don't see that?
Actually, no, I take that back. If we take Megan Thee Stallion off, maybe I'll reconsider. But after all that, I take it.
Megan got to beat her. Megan got to beat her.
Good match. Athena, putting in most of the offense. Letting Jay know, hey, we run shit here, but I know you're gonna cheat. Cool. High bet. The Pinnacle, Wardlow and FTR, teaming up for the first time in months, taking on Team TNA of Jay Lethal and Motor City Machine Guns. This was 16 minutes and 30 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
I like this. I like this a lot. I like that they built up the they kind of let FTR and the Guns go. Like obviously Lethal and Wardlow were involved, and especially toward the finish, like the big finish was all Wardlow.
Yeah.
But like in the intermediate parts of this match, like it was really FTR versus the Motor City Machine Guns, and it reinforced that. Yo, I want to see this 2-on-2 match.
Yeah, this is what basically this match was. I think I'm not gonna say at this point it was like, oh, no one gave a fuck about Jay and Wardlow. I think everyone was just more focused on these two teams because holy shit, what they're giving us here, it could be what could happen. Maybe on Impact, maybe we could see FTR on Impact. I don't know. We could have that match. Yeah, they ain't got those titles either. Let's get that happening, bro. Go ahead.
So, I mean, it's. I thought this was very good. I love the post match angle with fucking Dax's daughter coming out and pinning Sanjay. Like, that was a fun little payoff to that whole little thing with him talking about his daughter and you know, fun stuff. It was a good solid 6-man. Like, I know a lot of people were complaining about, you know, why do we got FTR and Wardlow in this? But like this was one of those matches where it's like, this is fucking cool, and there's a little bit of a story behind it. So this was fine with me. I'll give it a 3.5. Solid good.
Shit, I think Dax's daughter got the biggest pop than this whole fucking match, honestly.
Yeah, she got a great
after
pop.
she you know, attacked Sanjay Dutt, broke the pencil, and then basically they gave us 16 matches because there was a ref. 1, 2, 3. Dax's little girl beats Sanjay Dutt in a match. What is this? Vince McMahon versus Pat McAfee at WrestleMania? Great match. Honestly, I don't care for this rivalry between Wardlow and Jay Lethal. I just wanted to see FTR and Motor City just go out of here. And they said, just fucking go. And these gentlemen fucking went out there and they did what they needed to do here. I was 100% sold on everything that these like two teams were doing in that ring. I want to see them in actual tag team action. And yes, let's get FTR into those Impact World Tag Team titles. Let's have FTR versus Honor No More, since they're now the Impact World Tag Team champions after beating the Good Brothers. Now we'll never see the Good Brothers again, since I told you guys months ago that their contracts were done. They were just, you know, freelancing because they had the tag belts. I'm going to give this match a 3.5. You know, you guys can complain that this match should have never been here. Like, who cares? The match was fucking great.
Absolutely.
Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Ricky Starks in the singles match. This was 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
Damn, man. I don't hate it, but I was disappointed to see fucking Ricky got squashed.
Ooh. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Athena didn't get squashed. Ricky got squashed. And again, I don't hate it because like you're because I don't think this is over. Like they're gonna go back to this, and Hobbs, and this beefs up Hobbs and gives him a stronger heel push. But I guess they worked me. I guess it worked on me in that I was super disappointed to fucking, like, I was ready for Ricky to get his revenge and them to have this big drag out brawl, and then Hobbs just dog walked him. I was like, that's the powerhouse though. So I mean, you know, I guess I am disappointed in the way that the booker would want me to be disappointed, in that, you know, I'm not so pissed off that I'm not fucking watching now, because I'm definitely gonna watch, and I'm definitely still looking forward to see what happens next. But it hurt to see Ricky go down like this. I mean, you can't say anything about it because it was a squash. It made Hobbs look like a fucking monster, but you know,
yeah.
High bats, low goods.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky Starks cutting all those promos, you know, hyping up the match and shit. It's like, there's no way this guy's losing. There's no fucking way. All of a sudden, one spine buster, 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's over. Hobbs wins. Okay, cool. But yo, I was probably confused like everyone else in the crowd. I think everyone was really going for Ricky to win, but honestly, I should not be upset, because why not give the win to Powerhouse Hobbs on a big show? The man's a powerhouse. He just showed his brute strength on Ricky Starks. You guys may call it a squash or a burial. I call it, they're trying to get Haas guys over, and who better to get over than Powerhouse?
Yeah.
So I think this was a fair call. I mean, I can't really complain about it. I really can't. The only thing that I can do right now at this point is just hopefully they'll have more set up for Powerhouse, and hopefully he'll start getting more pushes after this win. That's all I'm hoping for Powerhouse. Ricky, he'll live. He'll live. This won't eat him alive. This is not going to basically like take him down a notch and shit. This is not basically going to say, oh, now we're going to put you on dark elevation. No. This is just, maybe he'll take some time off and he'll come back and he'll have his rematch and he'll beat Powerhouse. So I'll give it a solid good. It wasn't bad. It was just, people just weren't expecting it. It was one of those upsets where it's like, okay, that happened. All right. Well, where do we go from here? Swerve in Our Glory, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland taking on the Acclaimed of Anthony Bowens and Max Caster with their daddy ass Billy Gunn. The match was 22 minutes and 30 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
Oh man, this was one of the matches I was grappling with for my match of the night. This was top fucking tier. Like this was the Acclaim's breakout. This was their breakout match that will propel them into superstardom. So I understand why a lot of people think they should have won. And hell, I don't even disagree. Like I don't hate that Swerve and Keith Lee won, but I feel like yes, if this was a great spot to crown the Acclaim. I don't think it was the absolute best. Like I still think you can go up and up and up with them and crown them at a bigger opportunity. But this was definitely a big opportunity to crown them. Like the pop when Max lifted Keith Lee. even John Cena had to post that like that was serious. That was for real.
That was real.
Yeah. So yeah, these got Anthony Bowens is incredible, man. That dude is a machine. Fucking great worker. Like these two, again, absolute breakout performance for the Acclaim. The crowd going crazy for them, and then fucking booing at the end where they did the respect spot. Like they really...
even the crowd chanted bullshit.
Yeah.
They chanted bullshit right there. It was just like, I agree.
Yeah. This was the match they were maddest at. And like, this was the match with no bullshit in it.
Yeah, because they want, it's Chicago. What are the three biggest, besides Montreal, what are the three biggest cities for wrestling where they give you the hugest pops? It's Philly, it's New York, and it's Chicago. Yeah, my God. The fucking
crazy over here.
Hold on a sec, TJ. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
You out of pocket.
God damn it, Johnny.
What the hell, Johnny? Oh, Johnny.
This man.
You definitely out of pocket.
Fucking man.
You out of pocket.
What do you grade this match?
I'm giving this goddamn bars. This was great.
All right, so I may have said that the Kingston Tomohiro Ishii match was my match of the night. Hey, there goes Dave from the Pro Wrestling Podcast. What's going on, man?
Hey.
So I did tell you that Ishii and Kingston was my match of the night, but that was my 0-hour match of the night. That was free match of the night pay-per-view. I'll give you the real match of the night. It was this match.
I respect it.
It definitely was this match. Win, lose, or draw between these two teams, there was so much animosity from the crowd. They didn't shut up. The crowd was 100% behind the Acclaim to the point where Swerve and Lee were being booed at certain points into the fucking match. There were moments where, we were probably going to see Lee and Swerve break up because they were going to do moves to their opponents, but instead, nope, it went to the fucking It went to the opposite of their team. Well, it went to their partner instead. You know, Swerve got hit by Lee's shit. Oh, by the pounce. Lee got hit by Swerve's like insecurity and some shit. Like right then and there, it's just like, and the near falls, all those near falls. The crowd was just, you know, in utter shock. There's like, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? No, we're getting more. God damn, can it be over? Chicago wanted the Acclaim. Dave said it in the comments. Chicago wanted the Acclaim. I wanted the Acclaim. I think everybody that was watching this pay-per-view that either paid money or went to a viewing party wanted the Acclaim to win. Did the wrong team win? Absolutely. But was it a bad decision? Absolutely not. Because you know what? It gives the Acclaim more time to chase after the belts. They need to be the people who chase after the belts. This is now their first time. This is now them getting back to that chase. Let's keep it going, and maybe Full Gear, they'll give them the opportunity. They're gonna be in the shadow of New York, in New Jersey for Full Gear. Why not give it right? Or if you want to be really smart about it, if Tony Khan wants to make his Grand Slam show a spectacular show in Queens, let's switch the belts to the Acclaim. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. This match gets a GOAT. I'm sorry. This is like, you know, when the Young Bucks said they were gonna bring back tag team wrestling, they kept their word. Even if they were just, you know, even if they just finished getting into fights and being cannibalized in the ear by Ace Steel, you know, it's just, I like that they kept their promise on making the tag team division feel important, and they made it feel important here, which is why it's getting a GOAT. Toni Storm, Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Hikaru Shida for the interim Women's World Championship. The match was 14 minutes and 20 seconds. 14:20, bro.
Oh, bro. I like this was good. This was really good. And it kind of panned out a lot in the way that I expected it to, in that, you know, and a lot of people expected it to, in that Jamie really broke out in this match.
Ooh, yes, she did.
Yeah, Jamie looked great in this match. And eventually it broke down to where Britt screwed her over and got her out and tried to pin her, and then like even afterward, I think there was video of them walking out, and Britt goes over to Jamie, you know, and tries to put her arm around her, and Jamie's like, "Get the fuck off me!" and she like storms past her. So it's coming now. I think we're finally there. It's finally happening. Fucking Jamie's gonna break up and break out. And after this performance, it is definitely time. She looked great in here, and of course, Toni Storm was the right winner. Like it's like I said going in, they've been building her to this point for weeks on weeks. Then that report came out that said she was going to beat Thunder Rosa for the title. So why not just stick with that plan? Like, Toni, you've been heating Toni up. So the crowd reacted well to it. So yeah, this was all the right call. And I'm gonna give it a solid good. No, a 3.5 actually. Yeah, solid.
This was a battle of the fat asses and Hikaru Shida.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. That's literally just one way to put it there, because my God, Jamie Hayter looked hot. Can we just have Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter one-on-one? Can we just have me and Six have our Joshi women battle each other one-on-one for the women's world title? Like, let's just do that already. This match was great. I enjoyed it. It was sloppy at some moments. I can't say at all of them. I mean, there were moments where like some of the women were just hitting fucking air. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you people are out of your fucking mind. But I'm happy that they gave it to the right person, because if Britt Baker won that shit, I think half of the crowd would have fucking left, or somebody would have been throwing garbage in the fucking ring, or somebody could have hopped the fucking guardrail just to attack Britt Baker.
Britt was not the move.
I will actually give this match a solid good. It was good for what it was, and I'm happy that Toni Storm finally got what she deserved because Vince McMahon was not going to give her that kind of run in WWE. All she kept getting was pies in her face. All right. Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry. The match was 20 seconds.
Where they at though?
Where all my peeps at?
Oh man, I guess we gotta see what he and Luchasaurus are gonna say on Dynamite. But yeah, you can't grade this because this was fucking Angle, really. And I guess they said Christian is still hurt, so that's why.
Yeah, he's still hurt because of the whole Jungle Boy stomping on his elbow on the stairs and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, as an Angle, it was effective in fucking continuing to establish that Christian is the fucking monster heel, man.
That man is the master manipulator.
The fucking smug look on his face, pitting Jungle Boy was so good. This man, Christian, he's the fucking best.
He didn't have to spit in someone's face to win a match. He just had to get a dinosaur to kill his fucking Jungle Boy. My God, Jungle Boy with the sickest bump throughout the whole show.
Yeah,
choke slam right onto the fucking grate. And just showing us the aftermath of those bruises on his back in a photo. My God, that looked like it hurt.
Oh, all the backstage. Yeah, they was talking about all the backstage stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go ahead, finish, and then we'll talk about that real quick. Give a quick summary of what we've been talking about.
Yeah, we got 3 more matches. We're not grading this one because just give it a now because it's. I'll give it a now. It did. The match, there wasn't really a match. They just gave us.
It was an angle.
They gave us a motive for the angle, and now we finally reached that motive. Yeah. Now Jungle Boy is gonna have to, fight his way towards to Christian, and his roadblock is gonna be Luchasaurus. Yeah. So we'll see that probably at the Grand Slam show or at Full Gear. Yeah. Might get Luchasaurus taking on Jungle Boy.
I think we are on course with that now. Jungle Boy and Lucha is gonna have to fight Luchasaurus first, and then
I was telling you about this months ago when Luchasaurus went back to Jungle Boy. I was like, watch this shit be a fucking ruse. Watch Kristen tell Luchasaurus, go back for now, and when the time is right, you'll know. That's why we haven't seen Luchasaurus in a while.
Never attacked Christian. He's never attacked Christian.
That also, and because he was suspended in kayfabe because he laid his hands on Pat Buck.
He hit Pat Buck, yeah.
So I booked this shit.
Yeah, about the backstage stuff real quick. I said it earlier. I think if it's untenable and it can't be worked out and like somebody really has to go or be fired or whatever, I think that's unfortunate because it's a lot of money that's left on the table. Like, these are all fucking money-making guys. These ain't mid-carders or whatever. Like, if CM Punk's got to go, that's fucking money left on the table. If the Bucks or Kenny has to go, that's money. On the table. Like, you can't. It's a bad situation. Like, I do not. I feel bad for Tony Khan and that having to navigate this shit because the fuck do you do? But it's a rough situation. That's the main thing I'm thinking about. Like, there's so much money on the table here that you potentially leaving if you can't fix this. So I hope they can fix it for the sake of wrestling television. Because that's what I'm interested in, wrestling television.
Like, yo, Dave, me and Kenny are going to talk about this tomorrow when we watch Dynamite on the call-up on your show. So I'll give you my tidbits on this also. Like, I basically explained everything to you when you came on the show Saturday about what happened at the media scrum. I didn't know about the fight until the following morning. I didn't know about any of this. So at this point right now, I'm agreeing with TJ. If Punk leaves, That's money being left on the table. If the Bucks and Omega leave and they leave their EVP positions, that is huge money being left on the table, and it's going to be a huge downfall on AEW's behalf and Tony Khan's. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning we get an update that we've come to an agreement on what's going to happen, or maybe, everyone's come to an agreement that everyone's going to still coexist in the same workplace. We're just going to have to, find some ways to make this shit work. At this point right now, we just got this man back. He's been in the company for a year. We can't, I don't want to be a fucking mark on CM Punk and be like, yo, we can't lose this guy again. If we do, then it's like, yo, the wrestling boom is fucking done. It's over. It's over. There will just be nothing interesting anymore in pro wrestling. It's like, oh,
I wouldn't say
back to business as usual.
Like CM Punk, don't get me wrong, he's money. I said that. Huge money on the table. But I do think if CM Punk goes, AEW was fine before CM Punk.
Yeah, I know that.
I think they will be fine after CM Punk. Punk is a reality.
But I'm not saying just CM Punk. I'm saying if Omega and the Bucks left, if they leave, that's the problem.
I think it's a different story. Like, not that AEW can't survive, but it's a different situation because those guys literally started the company. It exists because of them.
Everyone kept asking the question, is AEW going to survive now that Cody was gone? I'm like, AEW is going to be fine without Cody. Right. Now it's not even about Punk. It's about whether or not if the Bucks and Kenny are whether or not going to stay in this. If not, this company's fucked. You just lost all 3 of your EVPs. I don't think you're going to stand a chance now. Tony Khan is going to have to figure something out because I know he doesn't want to lose Punk. He knows that there's money on the line if he loses Punk. That's his big money draw right there. Yeah. And if you lose Punk, I think, in Tony Khan's eyes, oh, shit, I just proved Eric Bischoff right.
Nah, Eric Bischoff ain't never going to be right.
All right, well, let's continue. We got 3 more matches here. Now we're going to get on to, oh, my God, what could quite possibly be the biggest upset of the night here. Probably the biggest shocker that nobody was expecting. Nobody. Wait, what the hell? I just realized I did not switch this shit at all. Lionheart versus the American Dragon.
Get the shit out of here.
Ramble on, TJ.
Yeah, this was a shocker indeed. I like this match a lot. I love seeing the fucking. I'm always pop for like Lionheart and the Lion Tamer and all that good stuff. And it was great to see.
Oh, what the hell? There we go.
But it did throw me. It did throw me to see. And I mean, it makes sense because he cheated, and then with the Daniel Garcia stuff, like that angle, I guess it makes sense when you see what happens in the post match. But in the immediate moment, I figured this was going to be about, like who really is the best wrestler, and they were going to go back and forth. And while I did really enjoy this match, I do think there was an extra gear that they were going toward, but didn't completely get to before we got to get into the finish. But even with that said, I thought these two worked great together. Like these are pros. Like they probably work in their sleep type shit. So I'm gonna give this a high good.
Man, all I kept telling myself throughout the whole entire match was EC-Dub. Because they played the fucking White Zombie theme, and I'm like, yep, I feel right at home now. This man is about to whip somebody's ass. And then they brought out the guy that sings Bryan Danielson's theme song, and I'm like, oh dear God, no. And they had him singing that shit. I'm like, can we just get the match over with, bro? Like, I just want the match, and the match started. The match was great. The match was good. Nobody bled, but Jericho fucking won.
Oh my God.
What the hell? was going on here? Who booked this? Not who booked this shit. Who made this decision for Jericho to win? Right here, we could literally tell ourselves, yeah, the wrong guy won. But it was still an upset. I think they just wanted to give Lionheart a win here, which is like last time I checked, I said Lionheart didn't need a win. He's just an attraction. You know, we need to keep that attraction alive because we want to see that. But I didn't think people want to see Lionheart win.
Yeah.
But no, he won the fucking match. And I can't hate it. He did 2 lion salts, and I'm like, okay, cool. The Jericho Danielson match was Johnny Autism's match of the night.
Ah.
Okay, I'll give you that. The match sort of felt like a hidden gem. Can't give it that much credit. This wasn't like the best match between these two guys. They could have done better. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Now we got another trios match, the final trios match. It is the House of Black, Malachi, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews taking on the team of Sting. It's Sting! Darby Allin and the Redeemer Miro. The match was 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Go ahead, TJ, ramble on.
Is this perhaps the worst Sting match in AEW?
Yes, it was.
Even with that said, I don't think this match was bad at all. I like this match. But Sting shit in AEW has been so consistently great that a good match, just a good match, felt like a significant step down. That I'm saying that to say Sting's to put over Sting's AEW run has been so fucking fire. But even this I like though, like him standing off with Malachi, Miro and Darby having little bit of heat. We was even talking about it there because Miro was the one that beat Darby for the TNT title.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like this. I didn't mind the finish because obviously with he missed at all 3 of them. Well, not Darby. Fucking Brody King was just killing Darby. But Miro and Sting both got misted by Malachi. So, of course, if they were going to beat them, the finish would be Malachi getting a taste of his own medicine, always by his own petard type shit, and Sting gets the win.
Didn't Sting spit out mist?
Yeah, Sting misted him to get the win.
Okay.
Which again I liked because it was, you know, taste of your own medicine, revenge type shit. It was a solid storytelling, and you know, there's a lot of murkiness around Malachi's situation right now, which is probably why, you know, again, like we've talked about, he's dealing with mental issues, he's dealing with injuries. So, you know, we're not getting the full Malachi Black experience, so to speak. So, you know, while this match definitely could have been more, for what they did, I enjoyed it, and I will give it a solid goods.
Yeah, less is more here, which is okay. I mean, I don't think I want to see a 64-year-old man jump off of a balcony into 4 tables again, or jump off of something to land on a bunch of guys again. You know, it was cool for a while, but it's like, you know, Sting, you don't want to be like these guys where they're literally just killing themselves every week for our entertainment and shit. Take it easy. You know, this was not his best work. I'll honestly say that much. He was pretty sloppy here. I think he got lost. He was throughout this whole match. I like Miro and Darby had to be the ones to like carry Sting throughout this. I'm like, God damn, you mean to tell me that Sting couldn't handle this shit? It was just weird. It was very weird. And the fact that this match was the semi-main event, I'm like, this should have not been placed here. Something was off about this. But whatever, they did what they had to do. You know, Darby, Sting, and Miro getting the revenge on the House of Black. And it's good because we haven't seen House of Black, you know, take losses on pay-per-views they were always beating like Pac in the Death Triangle for like a hot minute. So I think it's good that they got this loss here. Again, like TJ said, I don't know what the hell is going on with the whole Alistair Malachi or Tommy End situation, but all I know is I hope he gets to take care of his mental health and he just takes a vacation instead of just getting released from the company. It's ridiculous. I know he has his Black Craft Cult merch that he sells online. He makes money off of that shit and the Twitch stuff that him and Zelina do. So I think he'll be fine. You know, just give him some time off, let him rest, let him deal with his mental health, let him recover from all the injuries that he was going through, and maybe he'll come back better than ever. Maybe we'll get a full, better like version of Malachi Black in the House of Black. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna give the match 2.5.
Okay.
Just really wasn't my thing, and honestly, I was just getting tired of seeing trios matches. I'm like, what is this, New Japan? For the AEW World Championship, CM Punk versus defending champion Jon Moxley. The match was 19 minutes and 55 seconds. TJ, let's bring it home.
Yes, indeed. I saw Punk come out in white long boys, and I knew immediately what was up. This man is bleeding tonight.
Yep.
And bleed he did. But I mean, even with the promo and everything from Dynamite setting it up, Punk was coming in against a guy who had whipped his ass and had every intention to sit out and whip his ass again. And Punk was going to have to fight through it and prove Mox wrong and everybody that doubted him wrong in his hometown. And he was fighting from underneath here. He was. And what was interesting to me is that, you know, Chicago, CM Punk country, and if Dave from Pro Show still here, he can speak to this because he was there. If he's not, it's okay. But if he's here, he can speak to being in the crowd and how they were rocking because, you know, it's Punk country, Chicago, but they didn't hate Mox like I thought they would.
No, they didn't.
Like, there was boos and shit for Mox, but there were also a decent amount of chants and stuff.
Like, there were, like, here's the thing. There were boos when he was making his entrance because he was flipping off the crowd from time to time.
Yeah, because I think
the minute
Mox,
he flips them off, the boos were coming in.
Yeah, because I think Mox came out expecting to be hated, and he was like, all right, I'm going to fucking heal it up.
Like,
you know, this is him, so I'm going to heal it up tonight. But the crowd, a lot of them was fucking with Mox. So that part of it was very interesting, especially because they were doing this match where Punk was fighting from underneath. But I did like it a lot. I like the brawling. I like how they played off the Dynamite match in that same thing. Mox got him up for the Death Rider in about 3 minutes and pinned him, but then Punk was able to kick out. And the crowd bit because Dynamite showed you it can happen. So that's why you did it to show you it can happen. But yeah, that's the match. I thought the brawling was great. Mox is so fucking he felt like a train in this match, just imposing on Punk the whole time. I really like how he worked this. I really like how, even if a lot of the crowd was rocking with him, he was sinking into that I'm the heel tonight. Whenever he would hear boos and shit, he would turn around, flip off the crowd, give that look. Like, very Austin-esque, I must say, his behavior in this match. It was very good. Punk, you know, the finish, I get the finish with Punk, you know, having to stay and will himself into giving that second GTS so that he could finally make it happen and get the win, and he did it. And he got the win. And then this ended up being a strong main event. And I'm going to give it a high goods.
I'm just looking at more memes from everything that just went on. There's one that says AEW's ratings if Punk leaves, and they played the Flow Rider song, low, 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 low.
Hey
low.
man, it was doing good ratings before he got there.
And then they got the one with the hyperactive ESPN guy walking all suave and shit, and it says coding knowing he avoided disaster right now. Oh man, this main event is. I really enjoyed it. 1 year CM Punk and AEW, the Long Boy Whites, paying homage to when he came out with long tights and black for the first time. Figured he'd bring him back. Now it's white, representing the Chicago flag and the colors. It was good shit. Moxley didn't bleed at all, which was weird. And people were like, oh, no, he bled. No, that wasn't his blood. That was Punk's blood. All right? Don't confuse that with his blood. Just because you see Moxley bleed every week on AEW does not mean that he's bleeding all the time. All right? The match was a fight. The promo made it feel like a big fight feel. And it worked. It worked throughout the end. Yeah, John Moxley did Death Rider within that 3-minute mark. People were probably going to be stunned if Punk lost here again. No, he kicked out. And I think within every kick out, the crowd just got louder and louder and louder and louder for Punk. Yeah, there was some boost for Moxley. Again, when he flips off the crowd or, when he attacks Punk, going after the foot and all that other shit. I think Moxley was trying to do everything that he can to pull off everything that he did with the first time they had the match for the Undisputed shit. Now, it was like, okay, now he knows that this match is not going to be what it was last time. This is going to be different because he's not giving up. And not only that, we're in his hometown, so he's got the people behind him, which is going to make him stronger. And it worked. It fucking worked. After all that, he wins the belt. Music plays. JR is speaking, showering Punk with adulation, and all of a sudden the lights go out. Silence. Fucking voicemail, Tony Khan, explaining to us everything. I know you don't care about the fans, but I do, and I want to get the fans what they want. I want to bring you back. No extension, no bullshit. You can participate in the casino ladder match. I'll pay you $1 million. He said that $1 million. The censorship was just so fucking abrupt and bleak. It just made sense that he was gonna pay that man more money. It's just whatever. Just do what you gotta do, and that's it. And then old footage of Ring of Honor pops up of CM Punk talking about the devil himself is making the people believe that the devil really exists. Cuts to black again. We see the Joker show up. We see Devimon. He shows his face for one last time. He turns his back to the people. He unmasked. We see the back of his head. But then when the scarf comes in, loud pop. MJF, MJF, MJF. 10 seconds of darkness. The music and the fucking stadium just got unglued. The whole fucking thing would have caved in. Everybody would have died because of their ovation for MJF. And the funny thing is, someone brought a baby to the show. Except this was a smart parent. They made sure they put headphones on that fucking kid.
Just leave him home. Get a babysitter. They ain't even gonna remember the shit.
Yo, parents need to not bring their fucking babies or infants to fucking wrestling. They should never, ever, ever do that. Bring them when they're fucking 10.
Right.
Okay?
Gonna be talking to that kid hey, you remember when we took you to All Out? No, I was a baby.
I don't even remember what happened yesterday. And you're telling me I went to a wrestling event? I'm high right now, Dad. I'm trying to kill people in Call of Duty. What are you talking about?
Night, Johnny. Have a good one.
Have a good night, Johnny. But yeah, the show ends with MJF on the fucking ramp and the Titantron, signaling this. He wants a shot at the belt, and it's coming home to him. We end the show there, but the show's not over. Media scrum. Shit got crazy.
Are we rating the media scrum?
I mean, we can rate Punk's because everyone else was boring
Punk
as
gets
hell.
a goat.
Everyone else was just boring as hell. I like literally. This is why it was like, you know what? I'm only doing this by myself. I'm not gonna end the show because the AEW show is over. People are probably gonna ask me if I'm gonna watch the media scrum. I'll watch it. First thing that pops up is Punk. And again, Punk was like a fucking AR-7, and someone just put the bullets like right up from under his ass, and he just shot them out of his mouth. Just shooting out all this fire, my man. It's like, what the fuck? That is like single-handedly newsworthy GOAT. Because fucking hell, I had to listen to every single word that man had to say about Scott Colton, about Hangman, about the Bucks, and my God. And he was giving Brian Alvarez shit, which was just so funny. Everyone else in the media scrum just like they did their job and they knew they were doing their job. But then after that, it just got boring the minute Punk left. I'm like, is there anything else happening? Is MJF going to show up? Like, I was waiting more for that for MJF. Like, okay, he has to at least be a part of the media scrum because we need answers. We need to know where the fuck you've been and why you and Tony Khan have not been, in the same page. We needed answers for that. I guess we're going to get them tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow will be a very eventful show.
Very eventful show.
Yes.
And half of the people that we were expecting to be there are not going to be there.
Yep. So
everybody
that was involved in the stuff you heard about, don't expect to see them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, don't unless they're fucking ripping us on that too.
Who knows at this point?
Yeah, like I said, we might as well wait till tomorrow morning for us to finally get the confirmation results on what the hell is going to be happening. Is Punk going to be fired or is he going to be suspended? Are the Young Bucks or the Kenny Omega going to walk out of the company? At this point right now, AEW is hanging by a thread, and that thread is one thick ass noose, and they're hanging themselves to dry. So I'm hoping that someone snaps that noose in half before it just literally becomes full-on net break. What do you grade All Out, though, for 2022?
I mean, there's no beating All Out 2021. That was an all-time show.
Oh, hell yeah, that was an all-time show.
You can't beat that. So maybe that's why people are a little down on this because it wasn't as good as that. But I mean, what could be?
I still hate Paul White for not letting me have an undefeated streak last year.
Baby, it's Paul White.
It's fuck you, man. Don't wrestle ever again.
He's barely had since then. But yeah, I'm gonna give this an a bars A. Like, there was not really anything too bad on this show. Like, there were things that could have been better. There were some decisions that maybe you questioned, but overall, stuff that you needed to more or less delivered. The crowd was hot all night. Like, you would think, a 5-hour show, whatever. But they knew what they were in for, and they paced themselves out. And by the time we got to Punk and Mox, they were still hot. So
yeah,
it worked out. This was a great show. Very strong pay-per-view, very strong crowd. There was a lot of talk and comparisons between this and Clash, but I mean, I feel like they're both big pay-per-views, but the WWE the atmospheres are different. Like, because obviously the WWE was grand and big stadium and all that type of stuff. While there was 10,000 people there, but intimate, powered. Like, this was a great show.
Man, didn't the sun go down yet? What, Young Wolfen? How the fuck it's still 100 degrees?
8:30 is probably on his way down. But yeah, that's
Jesus, man.
That's bad.
I'm gonna give the show it's gonna get an A. It was a stellar show indeed. Yeah, they had some hiccups. Had some pretty good hiccups here that I could say it was not really a lot to complain about, but it was something that were very noticeable, and we're like, okay, whatever. It was not better than last year's though. Last year's was one hell of a show. This one was up. It was up there with last year's, but it just didn't reach the mark. Again, at this point right now, like even though we're grading the shows, our main concern is what's going to happen tomorrow. We need to wake up tomorrow morning to find out what's going to happen with Punk, what's going to happen with the Bucks and Kenny and everything. Like everyone right now is on edge. Everyone right now is scared because at this point, we might just see the end of CM Punk again.
Yeah. It's a dicey situation.
It's a very
refreshing Twitter.
It's a very dicey. Do you fire Phil? I mean, if it was me running AEW, not Tony Khan, I would basically have everyone in the room have a meeting and just tell everyone straight up, you're all going to be suspended, no pay. Okay? You guys are going to have to pay $100,000 fine for fighting backstage in front of press, police, and big producers and Warner Media. That was a huge embarrassment. You're going to have to pay a huge fucking fine. I'm not going to fire these people. These people are making me fucking money.
That is the thing of it. Like, and I get that line of thinking. Like, if it were me, I guess I sit them down. Like, there is too much money on the table for this shit. So work it the fuck out. Like, you're gonna take some time off. You're gonna be punished. But in that interim time, work this shit out and let's get back to making money. Otherwise, I'm gonna lay the hammer down if you got to. I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions. Like if it were me, Ace Steel definitely gotta go.
He's got to go.
And I don't got nothing against Ace Steel or nothing like that. But I mean, throwing chairs, biting motherfuckers, that's beyond the pale.
My man, that's just that's felony assault. That's battery right there.
Yeah. That's even why they're saying people can't even talk about it in AEW right now because there might be legal situation coming out of it. So yeah, if any head rolls, it's probably a steal, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
it's again the same. Like I said earlier with the Vince stuff, someone was gonna take the fall. It was either gonna be Vince was not gonna be the first one to take it. It was gonna be one of his lackeys, and it was Johnny Ace. So at this point right now, if Tony Khan's gonna do the right thing, if the rumors are true that they let go of Ace Steel, good. But if not, then this is probably what it's gonna have to be. You're gonna have to let go of Ace Steel because of the physical violence that took place that almost not only could have hospitalized someone, but almost could have killed someone.
No.
He has to go. Suspend Punk. Suspend the Bucks, fine them $100,000. They have the money for it. They can stop buying sneakers for a month and pay the $100,000 fine. Take the 2-week suspension. Take the sensitivity training. Whatever Tony Khan has to do to keep you fuckers in this company. Because at this point, if Kenny and the Bucks leave and Punk quits, Tony Khan is done. That it's basically like. Not done like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I'm done like this is over. I'm quitting too. I'm shutting the whole shit down. That's probably what it's going to have to be because at this point, who do you have right now that's most likely going to make you money in the company? Who
indeed? I mean, they got money-making guys, but I mean, as far as like tippy top,
no.
Not more than these guys. I mean, maybe Mox, Jericho,
maybe
that's it. Mox, Jericho, and Danielson, and that's it.
Because here's the thing: former WWE guys are money,
all,
no matter where they go. I'm not saying not all, but I'm talking about the main event ones.
Yeah,
the main event ones that have main evented that have been champions in WWE. Their money, no matter where the fuck they go.
Like the biggest draws outside of these guys that were involved in this, like I said,
but
are probably Mox, Jericho, and Danielson.
But do you think 1 year from now, 2 years, 5 years from now, you think this is going to be the same? I think Wednesday is going to determine whether or not things are actually going to be running smoothly, going back to the way they were, or things are just going to be fucking different.
Yeah, I mean, it's already different. It's already different. But I think whatever happens with the meeting and all this stuff that Tony has to figure out is going to be the difference of whether it's different in a way that's manageable or different in a bad way. So hopefully,
More importantly, it's just you cannot fire Punk knowing that he's going to have a huge angle going on, because where does that leave MJF now? Without an opponent, you're just going to hand them the world title like that? I think that's just irresponsible.
And yeah, like we talk about MJF, like, and we talked about it earlier, and whether or not the Punk stuff took away from his return. You have a chance to not have it taken away from his return because he's feuding with Punk. But if you fire Punk, now MJF has no feud, and it does take away from his return. So
it takes away from his stock too, because at this point, the money that Tony Khan was basically offering him doesn't mean shit now that he doesn't have a build, he doesn't have an opponent, he doesn't have a main event match for a world title shot. So it's like, what? We're gonna go back to the interim world title shit? No, fuck out of here.
Well, no, if they fire Punk, ain't no interim. Like they crown.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no interim if they fire him. It's just we're gonna have a fucking tournament, and you can't have MJF in that tournament because he's already the winner. He's holding the fucking chip. How about the winner of the tournament faces MJF at the pay-per-view at Full Gear for the vacant world title? You could do that, but here's the thing. Who do you have that's going to face MJF? Who's going to be the one who's going to step up, reach out, and show that ruthless aggression?
Yeah. Who can come close to creating the type of heat that him and Punk for the title could have gotten? Because I don't think anybody can, but who can
come close to being the poster boy of this company that could carry it to the promised land going into 2020 fucking 3 and 2024? Who can do that? It's all speculation. It's all just picking names out of a fucking hat at this point, because right now we don't know what's going to happen until we tune in at 8 p.m. So it all comes down to whether or not everything, like Cody Rhodes would say in New Japan, like Bullet Club is fine. Tony Khan's going to be like AEW
is
CM
fine.
Punk, the Elite. We're fine. I can't imagine Tony Khan coming out, opening the show with just that phrase, and then all of a sudden, the guys that we're saying are not going to be at the show this Wednesday, all of a sudden
if
show
Tony's on TV, then you know something's going down, because he's never on TV unless something big is going down.
Yeah. Again, this is all speculation. We're at this point, we're not just throwing theories. We just believe. We believe honestly that something is going to happen tomorrow night that's going to sum up everything that we have been talking about for the past 2.5 hours since my co-host has gone on the show. So trust me, we're sitting on eggshells like you guys are. All right. We're just waiting for all the gossip, all of the news updates on what's going on, what's going to happen, what's going to be taken care of moving forward before the show. So move over, Vince, and your fucking paralegals. Move over, Austin, and your fucking Mania moment. It's all about All Elite Wrestling now and the drama that they're going through. And I had a fucking feeling. I had a fucking gut feeling that something was going to go wrong with this promotion. It was only a matter of time before something controversial and this juicy was going to come up. And all it took was cannibalism for it to happen.
Real quick, I refreshed Twitter, and I saw a segment from NXT actually. Who are these women in this segment with Ariana Grace?
This is Kiana. This is Kiana James, and I don't know who the new chick is, but she looks very robust.
Who is that?
I don't know.
I need to know.
I think apparently her name is Jane. I had no idea. Everyone was talking to me in the chat, and I just try to interact. I don't know I don't know what was going on there, but I'm assuming, you know, she was looking very robust today because she was just showing off.
Her and Miss Ariana Grace is over here looking. Listen. Never mind. Never mind.
But yeah, that's AEW, and that's everything that we had to say about all the shit that's going on backstage with, you know, all the shit with the media scrum and the fights and everything else. Just gotta wait a few hours, gentlemen. We have to wait a few more hours.
Yep.
We're gonna get some results.
I'll see.
God, I'm so scared right now.
Yeah, the wrestling is back, baby. I'm telling you, wrestling is back. You sit here waiting for bated breath for Dynamite, like what the fuck is gonna happen?
My man, we like you talk about a wrestling boom for the ages. This shit went from oh man, wrestling is great to oh man, wrestling is now. This is gonna end up on Dark Side. I have a feeling this is gonna probably end up on Dark Side. The Vince McMahon paralegal shit with the NDAs.
2022, just 2022.
2022, the year of controversy that didn't create the cash.
Man. A lot of shit going on.
With that being said, great one, our champion. Why don't you remind all of your BC aliens and all of our Ramble Maniacs where to find us?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. You
Yeah.
already know where to find us.
Shut up, Scott Steiner.
Yeah, he wanted to pull up.
Give me that fucking mic. Not your time, Scott.
Yeah. Relax, Scotty. You already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show on that Banter Club podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania, Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club. But we any other wrestlers, podcasters, everybody we associate with post all our goings on, all that's going down. As far as the audio goes, everywhere audio is found, that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere your podcasts are found, search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. As far as the visuals, Twitch.tv/Ramblemania Show. We're on Spotify video. We're on YouTube. Search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. When you get here, like the videos, click subscribe, and click the bell so that when you get here, the new content drops. It goes straight to you. And that's for me personally. Find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. Find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that. That is true. Fucking Chelsea Green showed her boobies at GCW. She had pasties on.
Yo, I don't give a fuck. She showed the titties. I don't care if she had pasties on. Them titties was out. It would look no censorship or nothing.
It was
I saw some titties.
Poor Jimmy Lloyd.
Where poor Jimmy, but TJ the Great too. I got to see some titties. You can find me on Instagram at iZombies, IZombies. I will be back with Kenny and Dave tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite, where we get to talk about all the shit that we just got to talk about here on the show. So I can't wait to hear their thoughts and opinions on all that. And the return of Making Impact this Thursday. We're going to pick off right where we left off. I still don't remember where we left off at. But I only know that Honor No More are the tag team champions, so I got to see what's going on there. So once again, people, we're done here. Stay tuned for all the other shit that's coming out. Same
Banter
Ramble
Club
time.
Next week. Classic. Next week, we're back.
Next week. 6 makes his return, but yeah, check us out every week. Same Ramble time, same Mania fucking channel. For TJ the Great, I'm Hazel the iZombie. This has been 2.0 Talk plus our all-out recap show. We would like to wish all of you a point of goodies. You're a fucking sweet.
And a good fight. And a good night. Everybody shooting out here.
No, well, that's how you shoot Ace Steel when he's trying to knock out of you.
Down, Ace Steel, down.
He's like House of the Dead right now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.